Hey, what's up, YouTube? Polo Sports Talking ENT. Hit that like and hit that sub. Also, comment as well. Um, I want to thank to all my subscribers for tuning in the previous live. Um, I wasn't going to harp on that too much, but right now we got to talk about something that's like really, it's really been irking my nerves after what he said. Um, and I'll wait for a few people to come in, and then I'll go ahead and dive right into this because it needs to be talked about. It really needs to be talked about. Now, this man has always been he's always been controversial, without a doubt. With the stuff that he says. Me personally, I just feel like he should just shut up because you digging yourself deeper into a hole. Okay. Now, I'm not going to get into the tweet about uh, when concerning China. Then the one when he was talking about the when he tweeted in regards to the Steph Curry tweet where he was fined for 75K for violating the league's anti-tampering rule. Uh, you know what I'm talking about is what he said. A few like yesterday, um, concerning the Philadelphia 76ers. And that pissed me off, man. And that's man, it just pissed me off. It goes to show you that he's not about winning. Okay, he's not about winning. He's about money. Okay, um, and I'm harping on this because it's just sad. We, I think we would have made. He's talking about we have a strong foundation. I understand that you believe. I understand that you believe um, in the group, but you've had with Ben Simmons, you've had like 4 years, 3 or 4 years to get it together. Okay, and just your attitude alone, saying that we have a strong foundation, just already tells me that you're not about winning because you were doing the same stuff when you was in Houston. You do good in the regular season. You talk about all this analytics BS, and then when it's time, to actually show up and everything. True enough, the coaches, they have a lot to do with that. But you had a chance to get, you passed up on James Harden. Now I'm not gonna put that all on Daryl Morey, because a lot of that had to do with Houston. They were hesitant about that, and I'll talk about that for a whole nother day. But man, what I'm saying is he seems that he's all about marketing and money, and making this a franchise, to get people in the seats, than to put banners into the rap. Doesn't seem like about anything else but himself, and we're supposed to be building, a franchise where, okay, you started, you were at number one the whole season, okay, and then you play in that earlier in the year. They went ahead and they got Nate McMillan. Then all of a sudden they turned things around and they bouncing out of the playoffs. How did that make you look when we were supposed to? That's why a lot of people look at this as a complete failure. Because we put in all that work, all pieces for you to sit up there and say, okay, well, I believe that you say that many people want to be in the position that we're in. No, no, they don't. They don't want to be in no position that you're in. What's up, Think Tank? I see you in the building. They don't want to be in any type of position. No teams. The the position that teams want to be in is a position like Atlanta. Everybody sleeping on them. Everybody swept them up under the rug, and look where they at. Everybody swept the Bucks up under the rug. Look where they at now. Nobody took Phoenix seriously, and look where they at now. They up 2-0. That's the position that we want to be in. Not you just send us some stupid tweet like you always do, saying little silly stuff. You don't want to win. You're not about championships. You all about money and marketing and analytics and all that silly stuff. Okay, do I have like a real huge problem with analytics? No, but when you sit there and you base everything on it instead of winning it. Antonio Moore. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Think Tank. They gotta be. And I just hope he don't make a stupid mistake again. And if he happens to get rid of Doc Rivers or they corner him to say, okay, hey, you step down, I hope he don't bring Dan Tony's ass in there. I really don't. What you need to be doing is you have the power you have as president is you need to be pulling Ben Simmons in there, uh, really talking to him because as a point guard, you're a leader on and off the floor, man. As a point guard, you need to be pulling him in there, figuring out if he really wants to stay with this franchise. If he and give him an ultimatum, tell him, look, it's either you get your shot right, you start acting like you want to be here instead of stealing money, or we got to make other moves. We got to see what's because you on a 5 year, $177 million contract. Okay, you basically stealing money, and people have already said that you're lazy, you don't listen, and you be a baby. So the proof is in the pudding. The proof is right there in front of your face. He does not want to be there. Right now is what you should be doing right now in that thumbnail. You should be on the phone, not sitting here believing. Listen, I know that stuff happens sometimes. I get it. But I'm not going to take that as an excuse because we were up several times in this series. We were up several times in this series. We were up by 25 at one point, and actually up by 20 in two games. Then we were up by 15 in another game. They came back yet alone. Trae Young just feeling himself. Even on a bad game, Trae Young came back shooting 5 for 23 and still iced the game. Will be great for the next leaving, but successful earlier means Nuggets leaving for small ball time. Hold on one second. Well, I know that at first think tank, um, the Blazers were supposed. I guess they're not going to go ahead and they're not going to go with Chauncey Billups. I felt that either Chauncey Billups or even Sam Cassell. I'm at the point right now, think tank, where hey, just go ahead and just let let Sam Cassell take over. Let him take over because Doc Rivers like that. He's a motivator. He's a real old school coach. But as far as adjusting to the making in game adjustments in today's game, he doesn't do a good job at that. And some people are just better at it. Nate McMillan outcoached him. He checkmated him pretty much on all levels. Okay, now were there some games that I looked at and I was just like, well, wow, uh, Doc Rivers did a great coaching job. Yeah, it was that game when he he put Maxi in. I mean, that's pretty much what I could say. And when he played against Washington, and he moved Ben into the front court. Well, I I think that him taking on like two different hats that one year, it took a toll on him because he was the president. Um, he was a coach. I'm talking about when he was with the Clippers. He was wearing many hats, and see that probably that took a lot out of him. It took a lot out of him. You know, uh, at first, believe it or not, I was seeing what Daryl. I gave Daryl Morey a chance when he was in Houston. When he won 2018 Executive of the Year, I said to myself, okay, this guy's on to something. But then I started to just notice it. I mean, and he was with Houston from what '07 to 2020. That was more than enough time to actually figure figure some things out. Yeah, yeah, think tank. I mean, he was sitting there. What we had to realize, man, is that when you do a job like coaching, that's stressful enough. Then when you get in the front office, that your job is not as safe as you think because you're actually the ones you're actually the ones that are making moves behind the scenes that could potentially either make or break the franchise. And I just think that Daryl Morey, he doesn't have that attitude. He doesn't have that attitude, that winning attitude to want to take this franchise, up afloat to beyond just being in the playoffs, and that's it. Listen, I'm tired of mentioning this, and I'm tired of saying this, and I know I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but when you're saying, okay, trust the process, which that was there before he had even got there, but now I trust the process. Yeah, trust the process of elimination. Do you wish Sixers kept Jimmy Butler and got rid of Harris and Simmons? Nah, no. You know what? And that's another thing. Um, I disagree with a lot of people saying that about how Tobias Harris actually was more consistent than everybody else. Uh, he was actually a big part of our offense when when Joel Embiid was gone. Jimmy Butler, I would have liked to keep him, but it wasn't going to work out. He, as much as I like Butler, his personality didn't mesh well with the team. It wasn't going to mesh well with the Butler. Jimmy Butler is a winner. Jimmy Butler is a winner, and he's cut from a different cloth. That's Texas, baby. That's that's how we do. When all odds are stacked against you, I mean, he was still playing hard, and and still doing his thing. One thing about Jimmy Butler is he never made any excuses. It's just that he had a severe passion to win, uh, unlike everybody else. I think he got a bad rap when he was in Minnesota. When he was in Minnesota, I think he got a bad rap there. But I still kind of believe in Jimmy Butler. And plus he had a couple of injuries coming into the season. But I don't know about that think tank. I don't know if we would have kept if we should have kept Jimmy Butler, for the simple reason is, he probably, if you're not happy in a particular place, it's gonna reflect how you play. If you're not meshing well with your team, it's gonna show on the court, and that's a big thing. It's about chemistry. It's about chemistry on and off the court. But it goes back to Daryl Morey. It goes back to him, and he, don't get me wrong, man. He's smart, but I think he's too smart for his own good, if that makes any sense. You know, uh, he okay when he did his thing over there in Houston. He was able to turn it around. I give him that. But we were expecting you to come over here and lead us the gate, but damn, like, at least make some key moves that would have at least propelled us, up there, or pull these guys in there or something. Type of attitude that you have right now, because that attitude is not flying with me. Talking about we're in we have a great foundation and all this other stuff. Right after a loss, man, you should be hot right now. I'm like this: if you don't want to win as bad as I do, or if if you're not willing take me or go like like uh, like Pat Riley, guys like Jerry West. Jerry West. There was a story about Jerry West that when he would lose games. What's up, Marco Henton? I see you. Texas, stand up in the building. I see you, boy. It was a story about Jerry West that when he would lose games, it would irk his nerves. He would stay up all night thinking about it. It hurt him so much, and that's the type about talking behind a situation right here. About, we're in the, we leave. That's nonsense. That's straight up nonsense. And that's why okay, you want to be used to losing. You want to fill in the seats, but you don't want to raise no banners. And the Philly fans are, they're hungry right now. They want a championship. I mean, what you think? Julius, the doc was in the building for. What do you think? AI was Bubba Chuck was in the building for. They wasn't there just to say, okay, yeah, we had a great year. It was a complete failure. It was a complete failure, even after being number one. You know, We got to look at stuff like that. We have to dissect stuff like that. Uh, they should be in there figuring out what what is going to happen. Um, I'm gonna say this now. It's either one or two things. I'm a firm believer in second chances. Okay, I'm even I'm even a firm believer in giving someone multiple chances. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand people make mistakes, but if you're making mistakes and you're not willing to listen and you're being stubborn, you don't want to work hard. That already tells me right there that you really don't want this franchise. You really don't want to be a part of what we're trying to build here. And it's evident with Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons has all of the man. He got a lot of gifts up under his belt. It's just he needs to hone it. He's raw talent. It needs to be honed. But if you're not being aggressive to hone your skills, then what are you good for? What are you in the league for? What are you trying to do? What is your end game? And Daryl Morey, he don't want to progress organization. He does not want to progress. He doesn't want to get better. He wants to stay the same. Next year, if we come up short again, we'll know where the problem lies. We can't just be sitting here. Um, Man, I don't want to hear that, True the King. I don't even want to hear that. Salute to you though, boy. I don't even want to hear that, man. Man, listen, you supposed to be an NBA player. You got a contract. You're supposed to. It's your responsibility to get better. Okay. And when I say I don't want to hear that, True the King, I'm not talking. I'm not talking like disagreeing with you. I'm actually agreeing with you. I'm saying like it's we know this. We already know this. 5 years, $177 million, nigga. You better invest into something. That's why you think. Why you think people still look at guys like LeBron as the face of the league because they know that he's willing to do whatever it takes to try to get better. He's not. Hey, LeBron don't have the most moves in the world. He's not the most craftiest guy in the world. But guess what? I bet you he's in the gym working on his flaws. That's not the Sixers though. True. Daryl Morey when he took over, man, we were supposed to be at least in the Eastern Conference Finals, man. And see, that's why a lot of people say that they don't trust us. That's why a lot of people say that they don't trust us. And I want to get out of that. I want to get out of that perception that people have of us. You know, and it starts with the point guard. As a point guard, even being young, you're supposed to galvanize everybody. You were supposed to be that leader. You were supposed to be the one say, "Hey, look, hey, we need to hit the gym at this time. We need to get there." Nobody should have to tell. Nobody should have to tell you anything. You should be the one for yourself. We can tell this man millions of times to do this and do that. True, but if you're lazy, okay, if you're lazy, if you don't listen, And on top of that, you being baby. What are you good for? Hey, true. Hey, salute to you. You was in the military. Man, listen to this. Those are three qualities that won't fly when you in the military. And he don't have a military attitude. Okay, you're lazy. That's not gonna fly. Uh, yeah. Well, true to King, but still, he's still gonna have to. He's still gonna have to develop his offensive repertoire. Because what if he gets fouled? He's still gonna be Achilles' heel. And check this out, True. I was listening to Bayless too, right? He mentioned the game where Ben put up 40 and he shot, I think it was 12 or 14 from the line because he was angry. Well, you need to be angry all the time. If that's what's going to make you play and shoot better, at least at the line. I'm not concerned about his jumper as much as I am about him at the free throw line, because Giannis will sit up there and miss a whole lot of jumpers. Like I remember when he airball didn't get nowhere near the rim during the season. But guess what? He kept shooting. He kept uh, putting his best foot forward. And you lack confidence. You lack confidence in your offensive game. If you're not attempting, if you only had one attempt out of the games that you played, something's wrong with you mentally. But we already know that. We already know that you have God-given talent, and you're not even putting that to use. Everybody knows they've been on his helmet shoot the last week. Really, the whole but this isn't nothing new. This is I know, and not having all your game. Because if so, you need to go to China or somewhere. The teams are gonna want you. Lonzo Ball, for as much hell as people give Lonzo Ball, okay, at least he seems like he wants to try to get better. At least he improved his 3-point shot. At least he improved his free throw to some degree. You haven't done any of that, you know. But you spot on with what you say. The apple don't fall that front office. Jerry West, when he's in that front office, you could clearly see that he's in there to make some changes. They're not here with the Clippers organization. You see how they're turning the corner. Okay, you see how they turn the corner. They got people wondering if the Clippers, if they actually, if they win and everything, if they're gonna be the new team in the Staples Center to hold that crown. That's the type that's the type of perception that people should have of us. But what do you hear? You got guys like my homie True the King saying the Sixers allowed Ben Simmons to have that mentality. You got guys, like my homie Ticket TV saying that he never trusted Philly. You got everybody all on goddamn YouTube saying how Ben Simmons can't shoot. You got people that ain't never played the sport at all. They ain't never dribbled a ball, criticizing the shit out of Ben Simmons, criticizing the shit out of the Sixers, and it's sad. but he don't want to get better. Daryl Morey do not want to get better. He's all about he's all about analytics. He's all about business, and he's all about marketing. And I listen. I don't have no problem. Get your money and everything, but there's guys in here that are yearning for a championship. There's fans in here that pay their hard-earned money, uh, for these tickets. And like my partner, Chick was saying, man, he was saying that people pay their hard-earned money, and you go there and you basically you taking money from them. You taking money from them, man, and they even giving Joel Embiid hell. Not so much because he was playing on pretty much one leg. I like I told people, I felt that he shouldn't have played. I felt like he shouldn't have played. I don't think any player should have played, but it's the passion of the game, it's the adrenaline. Um, it's what they're pursuing. They're trying to help their team pursue everything. But sometimes you don't know that you could put your team, you could do more harm to your team than good. But in Joel's case, he put up a good fight. I can't front. Now his late game um, shots, decisions were questionable, and his inability to hit the free throws in crunch time was questionable. But you can't deny that he did what he could, what was necessary for him to, for the betterment of the team. With Joel Embiid, it's like what True had already talked about. I've been saying it's true. He lost weight before the beginning of the season. Now a couple more pounds. I think Goat Mike had even said it too. He needs to lose some more weight. Lose some more weight. If I was training Joel Embiid, I I would have him on a strict ass diet. I would have him on a real strict ass diet and doing lots of cardio. Um, we'll do weight training and everything, but I'm not gonna have his ass. Uh, I'm gonna be watching him, and really he should be losing, a few pounds, but really shedding some more body. He should shed some body fat too, because like when you get older, a lot of people don't know this, but when you get older, you put a lot of stress on your knees and your ankles. That's why Kobe Bryant, when as he got older, he actually got lighter. He lost a few pounds to take pressure off his knees and his ankles. That's what Joel Embiid needs to do. That's what True was saying. He needs to get in better shape. True would constantly say it, man. Look, he needs to get in better shape. He needs to get in better shape and everything. And that's what I would do. I would have Joel Embiid shedding some of that body fat, shedding some of that weight, because there is a difference, and and pretty much doing a lot of calisthenics, It's no point. It's no point in even trying to play if you're not gonna better yourself. Uh, each year. Each year you're supposed to do something different.
Yo, what up, Polo?
What's up, Ant?
Polo.
How you feeling this
Yeah.
morning?
Now, what you was talking about? I just jumped in. You
Nah,
breaking up?
man, I'm talking about Daryl. You said what?
Morley. You talking about Morley?
Yeah,
Talking
Daryl
about what the
Morey.
Sixers? What?
Basic.
Nah, you
Yeah,
breaking
let
up.
me let me explain. Let me explain it, man. Uh,
Uh,
pretty much, man. Daryl Morey, came out in a tweet and he was saying basically that we have a good foundation and um, that we believe in. We believe in our people and everything. This was after a loss, Anthony, and the reason why I'm addressing this is because it's like Daryl Morey. He's all about money and he's all about marketing and analytics and stuff like that instead of actually winning. You should be living and
yeah.
you should be hot to the point where, okay, look, I need to make some moves. And I was getting to the example of, like, you see him on the thumbnail right now on the phone. That's
Hmm.
what the hell you should be doing on the phone, trying to make some moves.
Yeah. But
I'm
you.
like, he don't want to win, Anthony. That
Yeah,
motherfucker
but
don't want to win.
But you think they're gonna keep Ben Simmons? That's what I. That's what I'm about. Ben Simmons, dude, you don't shoot. Like, you don't take the
Yeah,
shot.
but see, right, I
No,
agree.
you.
But see, that's Ben Simmons is not. He's not the only problem, Anthony. It,
Yeah, I know
listen,
that, but
it's because they've allowed this man to sit up there stealing money for these years. He's on a 5 year, 177 mil. He's
yeah, he
doing
gonna
nothing
lay
but
back.
stealing money.
Yeah, you know how they do. Like, at the end of his contract, then he gonna try to do something. You know what I mean? That's how
Nah,
I
they
feel. That's how they do. So, like, the first 3 years, he gonna be all right. Yo, we contenders. Then at the end, when his contract about to run out, then he gonna try to get all the people he need. That's how I feel. That's how they do.
well, I'm gonna tell you, like, nah, yeah, and I'm with you. But this is my thing though here too. It starts with that head honcho. It starts with Daryl Morey. Daryl Morey is bringing in, okay, he's bringing in this culture and of, okay, yeah, do really really great in the regular season. And then all of a sudden you
Yeah, that's
choke.
what I'm
Oh,
saying.
guess what? Guess what?
Yeah,
Yeah, you get people, you get people's money, you get people cheeks and seats and stuff. This was going to be a
that's
cash cow year because guess what? Everybody's anxious to get back into the arena after the pandemic. People ain't been playing. You know how it was being in New York in the Garden
yeah,
when they opened back the arena and stuff. I bet it was a
yeah,
madhouse.
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you. Like, he gonna get people in the seats. Then he wanna like he all right with going to the second round for now. But when his job is on the line, then he gonna try to get the better players to be real contenders. That's what I'm saying. Like he gonna make we're gonna make the playoffs. Like, that's what
Mm.
he want. We're gonna make the playoffs. We're gonna make money. We'll probably go to the conference finals. But if you want to go to the finals, you gotta get them extra pieces. Like, know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I don't know if you
No,
agree or
that's a
not,
that's a
but
good.
yeah,
No, 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 no. I no. I'm with you. Listen,
yeah,
this is the thing though. A lot of people felt that, a lot of people asked me, oh well, what about Harden, or y'all should have kept Butler and all this other stuff. Well, see, the problem with Jimmy Butler is that his attitude wasn't gonna mesh well. I love
yeah,
Jimmy
yeah.
Butler
That's a fact.
because he,
Yeah,
it wasn't gonna mesh well with the combination of Embiid and with Simmons because his attitude. I'm talking about because I like his attitude. It's too fiery for a old sensitive ass nigga like Ben Simmons.
yeah,
And then the
yeah,
problem with motherfucking James Harden, Anthony, is that we had a chance to get James Harden. They were at Philly was actually going to take him and everything. Daryl Morey wanted him there, and then next thing you know,
You breaking up, Polo. You broke up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You in the car or something? Nah, now you breaking up. Nah, I can't hear. I don't know what you said, Polo, bro, cause you breaking up. Polo, yo, salute, Redcon. I mean, Redcon. What? Yo, Polo, I can't even hear you. Polo, if y'all can hear me, press one, cause I can't hear Polo. Polo, Polo. He, he'll come back. Yeah, you can hear me, Redcon. Yeah, I can't hear Polo. Y'all can hear. All right, Redcon, y'all can hear me. All right. Anyway, when Polo come back, all right. But this is what I was saying. I, there you go, Polo. He broke out again. I hear you now, Polo.
Hey, good morning, South Political man. How you doing, brother?
What's going
You can hear
on?
me, Polo.
What's going
Polo,
on?
you can hear me.
What's up, man?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Now we.
not,
Yeah.
yeah, man. That hey
All right.
Anthony, that's not me, nigga. That's you, nigga.
It ain't me. Get out
Nah,
of
that
here.
was you, Polo.
Yeah. Yeah. That was you. You in the car or
Mm.
something? I don't know.
No, but I'm not
What's
moving,
Oh.
going?
and my reception is
Now,
good.
Nah,
now
that
we
was you,
now
Polo.
everything
We
is
could
on
hear.
point now. Now, Polo, what I was about to
Okay.
say, I agree with you. Cause he trying to build like you saying, he trying to make that money. But like I was saying, he just want to like in his last few years, he gonna try to get that contender. Right now, they pretenders. That's how I feel. They pretenders. Second round
Nah,
exits.
yeah, we're
Yeah,
pretenders.
second round exits.
We're pretenders,
Yeah,
and listen, there ain't no process. There is a process, but it's a process of elimination. We
yeah,
pretty much want to get eliminated every time. You know, man. Every time we get up there, or we seem like everything's going good. And you know what? I'm gonna say this though too, and this is gonna trip y'all out. I actually have faith in Bruce Brown. I have more. I have faith in Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown was actually dealing with more than a lot of people have failed to realize. You know, but you know they went ahead. They made that decision. But getting Daryl Morey, you know, it was just like, man, what do you want? Are you trying to get people in the seats and get fans, or are you actually trying to raise banners?
yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you. That's what I'm
You
saying,
know,
Polo. I agree with that. Yeah, I think he does. I just, I just think he wants
but
fans
his
right now.
tweet
Yeah,
just shows you his tweet. I'm gonna let you get it in, South. But his tweet just shows you his mindset
hmm,
after what he tweeted. That just shows you his mindset. That ain't no mindset. Oh well, we believe in our foundation, and this is the other thing that tripped me out too. He said a lot of people wish that they was in the position that we are. What,
yeah,
sitting at home? What,
yeah.
getting bounced out by a nigga that barely played in the league that has more heart than half the guys on our team?
Yeah, how you lose to Atlanta? Like, come on, though. Even though I picked
Well,
Atlanta,
but
but
no. Listen. Atlanta is not to be slept on. If they beat the Bucks, then what are you gonna say? Oh yeah, well, how you lose to Atlanta? With New York, they were like, how you lose to Atlanta? Atlanta is a scrappy ass team and can shoot. I've been telling you
yeah,
that's why I got Hunter and then I mentioned that they 2 3-point shooters in the league right now. I got them above Hero and Joe Harris. They
yeah, they
burned
got
Joe
snipers.
Harris's jersey. They trying to get rid of his ass and send his ass to Indianapolis.
What? Nah, nah.
Man, go
We
ahead and
don't
go
want Joe
South.
Harris. we don't want Joe Harris. He gotta go.
And man, I'm up, man. I'm pissed off, bro, for real.
I'm I'm just I'm really trying to figure out this whole psychology behind how people perceive teams in retrospect to how players perceive teams because I sit around I hear people talk about teams doing it the right way, but then you hear this situation right here. That's why this
yeah,
stuff be kind of confusing to me because it's
yeah,
like y'all you hop on players that try to acquire other great players or recruit or whatever it may be. But then you have a situation where an owner or somebody, a GM, saying, "Look, I'm content with my players," and then I hear people mad about that. Which one is gonna be? I mean, which one should it be? I
yeah,
really don't care now either way it go, but I be trying to figure out because I listen to y'all argue and say players trying to team up in this. Okay, have that opinion. But then when you have an organization that's content, like, look, my bottom line good. I don't gotta move nothing. We don't gotta win shit. And what the players just supposed to go home, put, put a little plastic ring up under their pillow for the ring fairy and hope they wake up one day and their organization put a team around them to win. That's what I'm trying to
No,
figure out. Like,
no.
which
but
one is
Can y'all hear me?
it? Yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
I
look.
came in here to start a little smoke. Cause I
Nah, well,
but
no. Don't trust me. It's not. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and. It's not even really that. I understand what you're saying, but believe it or not, I'm
yeah.
keeping the same energy on both ends because Anthony and South. When I read the tweet because he tweeted 2 times. I was like, man, are you fucking serious? So I was on his head immediately. As much as we get on Ben Simmons' head, and as much as we get on Doc Rivers' head, they weren't the only ones head that helmet that I was on. You know what I'm saying? I was on everybody's helmet because it's collectively. And I've told people that we can't just sit here and criticize Ben Simmons. Did he have a lot to do with it? Yeah, just like
No,
Doc
no,
had
no.
a
I
lot to
think you
do with
missed
it.
what I'm saying though. I'm talking about players. I'm talking about star players that play for a franchise, and they don't. It don't see. In our opinion, they not doing their due diligence of
yeah,
putting the right pieces into
That's
place. And do
That
they supposed to
no,
yeah,
sit there and just wait
that's
for the
what I'm
ring fair?
saying. They got that
Yeah.
nigga. They got enough pieces. There ain't no fucking excuses. They were up by 25 one game. They were up by 15 another game. That's just a breakdown in your confidence and towards the end of the game. But like you don't know. That says to me that you're not severely passionate about winning. That has nothing to do with pieces. We got enough pieces on that team. Were we missing Danny Green? Absolutely. But we could have won those games. We could have won the whole series, Sal.
yeah.
I
There's no excuses.
okay.
I agree with
Now I
that.
guess I'm
Yeah,
speaking more or less to the people that feel like y'all should make some moves because I feel like y'all should make some moves at this point.
yeah. I agree. They should make a move.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
I
one.
agree with that.
Yeah,
I
they
agree. I
need.
agree with
but
that. Go
They
ahead,
need
Ant.
a
My bad.
No, I was saying I think Philly need a consistent scorer to help Embiid out. Like, come on, a consistent scorer. I don't know who it is, but that's what y'all need.
Well,
Like,
we
but
got Tobias Harris. We
but
got
he not
Tobias Harris,
consistent. He
but
not
no,
consistent.
no, he was consistent up until the last couple of games. Well, he still had 24, but it was that one game up until that game he had always scored 20 or more points, and so he
But
was
he
always
not.
reliable, and he held it down. He held it down this. I mean, he's averaging 20.4 this season.
but you
So
could
it's not
count him.
Tobias Harris.
But you could
But
count him as the second best player. Now you need
Mm,
somebody else, bro. You need
but
I
somebody
mean,
else.
this
he's not an
this
alpha.
this the thing.
Yeah.
This the thing. This the point I was
Neither is
trying to make.
Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid isn't an alpha either. Go ahead, Sal.
This the point I was trying to make. I don't think you clearly got my point. Y'all situation, because I was having an argument with these guys because they got like a phobia with this so-called super team thing. A lot of people by they analogy, a lot of people say Philly's doing it the right way, you know. And then I mean, I think it was this guy Reggie. He just swear like people just only drafting players and only acquiring people free agency. They always successful like that. And more times less, most teams are not successful that path. Because if they were, it wouldn't be a lot of player movement like that if that was the most successful route. Sometimes shit don't work out. You gotta trade some people, make moves. And then we see
But
in the league now a lot of our best players they're having influences on some of the moves being made, whether it's on the back end, whether it's the LeBrons, the KDs, and the other guys that had these conversations about linking up and playing. I don't really care which way, both ways. I know people, people over in this area, they really against this allegedly these players teaming up. But I'm saying you look at a team like Philly, who most people will perceive done it the right way. Now they saying it's fucked up. It's time to blow the shit up, which I agree with.
Nah, nah,
I
man.
don't think blow it up. You gotta add
Nah.
a couple of players. That's what I'm saying.
No, we
I don't
need.
But some
think
Let's.
people
blow it
saying
up.
getting rid of Ben Simmons. I think in
Yeah,
order to
that's
get
what I'm
rid,
saying. Yeah,
but
you gotta get
but
rid
you
of
got
him.
to think about it. If you gonna get rid of Ben Simmons and get another star player, you gonna have to. Ain't nobody taking that as a fair trade. You got to bring more
They're gonna
pieces, even
try
with
to.
Harden.
They gonna try to. Hey, South. They gonna try to put us in the corner if we do that. They've already said it. Several people I've talked to have
Yeah,
already said
I
it,
mean,
and
you
they were
seen it
even
earlier
so
with
far as
Harden. Sorry.
mentioning Thibault. They try to throw it. They were mentioning Thibault. They even throw in Maxi. I'm like, and I said no, South. I do not want, man. I do everything. You do everything that you can to hold on to your future
Yeah.
with
No, I'm
Maxi.
not saying you don't, but the reason why I said blow it up in a certain capacity, because if you gonna bring in another star player, like even if y'all got a potential chance to get Dame, they not doing
I
a
wouldn't
straight
want
trade with
Dame.
Dame and Ben. No,
I
I'm just
wouldn't
giving an
want.
example. I'm just giving an example. I'm not
Right,
trying to
I
say
know,
anything
but
that's
I would. But I'm telling you, I'm telling everybody else that I wouldn't want Dame because that's came up before.
But
yeah.
what about?
But
Oh, but y'all
I
gotta
would. I
say.
would. I don't want him.
What about Milton? Like, you don't think Milton
I
should
want a
start?
pure point guard that can score.
Say Milton. Y'all
That they can
got a point guard.
facilitate. He's
Y'all
not.
gotta say.
He wants to score.
Yeah, yeah, true. Yeah, he do like to
You
score.
got two
Yeah.
I
score. You know
mean,
what I'm saying, Sal? That's
yeah, but that's a
two
limited.
guys that
You
want the
talking about
ball
pure
all the
point
time.
guard? That's a last of a dying breed. So talking about pure point guard, it's not
Who?
too many. It's not that many pure point guards in the league.
Well, we have them, but you just don't. They don't really. They don't
I
really
mean,
get the
what you gonna say? Somebody
opportunities.
like Conley, Conley. Um,
Yeah, Conley,
you got Chris Paul supposed to be a free
Jalen
agent.
Brunson, CP3, even Fred Van Fleet. If you notice Fred Van Fleet, he facilitates more than he score, but when he needs to score, he will. It's just that he
But
has to.
but it's not. That's. I mean, I'm not lying when I say it's not abundant of traditional point guards. It's not a whole
Yeah,
lot
you're
of them in the
right.
league.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And that's taking in the fact of that those are all the people you name are gonna be free agents. I know CP3 is.
What's up,
Or I
Reg Dog?
mean,
I seen you in the building, man. LA stand up.
Right, sure. Salute. Yeah. But yo, that's what I'm saying. Polo. I think y'all should keep Milton and get another point guard. My bad. Who could
I,
play like point guard? But it's nobody in the league though who play point guard.
Maxie can. It's just he
Yeah.
hasn't had the opportunities. He's young. He's a rookie. He's in the goddamn rookie. He's a goddamn rookie in
oh,
the fire.
but this is
And
the
for
thing.
as good as he did, that was great. Now I know they didn't game plan South. They
No, no,
really
no, no,
they
no. I
hadn't
ain't
game
saying.
plan, but
No, I'm just saying this is the stuff. This is the kind of stuff that I just sit back and listen to. It's not predicated to you. I'm not saying the sentiments you show. You got a young star emerging player like MB, right? They've been pretty much in the past 3-4 years trying to compete and get to a finals. And by some people, logic is they've been doing it the right way. I'm not saying y'all on the panel, they doing it the right way. They got free agents and all this. Now, let's look at it. You look at it now. Let's say they did make a trade to get a young player like that. Do you feel like MV will be confident they traded and got young development players that they still could be on the path of competing? And he see his future as he could still see a promising future as competing to go to the finals, even though they haven't made it and winning a chip.
Absolutely.
You think so? With a young, undeveloped, full developed talent coming in?
But
Absolutely,
you,
because we'll be hungry, and see that if you notice the pattern, that's what's kind of taking place now. Look, just be honest with you. Nobody expected it. Like Anthony just said it, South. Nobody expected fucking Atlanta, and they
mm-hmm.
got a young emerging superstar. Ain't even been in the league 5 years yet. Maxi
Yeah,
knows
I
how to
think.
guard. Listen to this though. Let
Okay.
me let me say this. Maxi would know how to guard, or Shake Milton to a certain degree would know
Yeah,
how to
right, right.
guard a guy like Trey Young. Okay, yeah, did Trey Young still give him work? Yeah, but if you notice, he shot poorly that very last game
Yeah,
up
five
until
for 23. Yeah, five
yeah.
for 23. Yeah.
But I know what you're saying, no South. But
Yeah.
as far as like blowing everything up and everything like that, I don't agree with blowing the whole ship up,
No,
But
I
we
was
are gonna
saying,
have
I
to
give,
move. Oh,
no,
go ahead.
yo,
You got it.
Polo, I was saying, like, give rid of Simmons. You got to get a guy who aggressive at the point guard, bro. You got to have somebody to
but
guard him.
but you know what
Yeah.
comes with if any type of lateral trade with Simmons, more than likely the Sixers gonna lose that. Especially short term, maybe long term, but that's why I brought up the point of, okay, if y'all see a dude that could be more beneficial long term, more or less, it'll
Hmm.
be a developmental guy that y'all make a lateral. I mean, it really wouldn't even be allowed to do make almost 30 million anyway.
Hey,
So
hey, hey, South. Hey, South. Nah. You know what I'm finna
go
say,
ahead.
Anthony. Give me motherfucking Brunson. I don't give a fuck. Look, nigga, I'll march up in there. I want Brunson, nigga, man. Fuck that, cause man, give me Brunson. Give me a guy like that.
But see, the money don't add up. That's the other issue.
Give me
See, that's the
give me
real
one.
big issue with him, man. He making so much money. It's like y'all paying a
Yeah.
AMG car note for a Toyota
Hmm.
Corolla.
Because 40 he got 40 it's 177 for 5 years, and if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken, he has uh how much left on his deal, because he's been
I don't,
there.
I don't remember. What was
Hold
that
on.
yesterday, or the other day when I got on? When I
Hmm.
think we kind of bounced out, and I was talking to Jacob about it, and I'm
Hmm.
like, the biggest issue with him is money, and that was and I could assume that was one of the pressures that Doc Rivers would have coming in, because I know the organization like, look, we paying this dude X amount of money. We want him to develop. You know what I'm saying? We want return on our investment. He hasn't lived up to it. I know they putting that pressure on the coach to find out how he can benefit the team. You
Shit,
know,
get rid of motherfucking
But,
hey South and Anthony. Get rid of motherfucking Doc Rivers and move Sam Cassell in that bitch. And then
yeah,
man.
because
But yeah, look how many coaches y'all done moved though, man. That
I
starting to
but,
know.
look
no,
bad on the organization.
but if you get Sam Cassell, I think they'll be a tougher team. That's how I feel.
Oh
Because Sam
yeah.
Cassell, yeah, he don't play that. Yeah.
I mean, it
It's
could be
just,
a book. It could be a good
it's like,
move, but they done.
yeah,
How many coaches they done been through in the past 5, 6 years?
but it's
Yeah.
like they
And,
got to be tougher. They got the
and,
talent.
and South and Anthony, where the fuck is Lionel Hollins? Why ain't nobody?
Yeah,
What the fuck? Where's Lionel Hollins at? Ain't nobody even
yeah.
mentioning his fucking name. That's what pisses me
But
off.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to be tougher. That's what Philly
Yeah,
need. They
man.
got the talent. You don't got to be tougher. That's all. They got the talent.
Yeah, that's a good point to make, Ant. They
Yeah,
don't, but
they got the
they gonna
talent.
have to go out and get them type of players. But Ben
Yeah,
Simmons
you
not
gotta
that type
be
of player.
tough. Yeah, they got soft players. Like you gotta be tougher. That's all it is.
You
Cause
got to go
like
get.
when it's 99, 90, it's game tied at 99, 1 minute left. Like who
Let me
gonna come through?
let
Like,
me
come
ask you
on,
this,
bro.
and Polo. What about a guy like Marcus Smart? That's
Yeah,
a
he a
tough guy.
tough player.
He
Yeah, yeah.
tough,
I will take him on my team. Cause he played
and
defense
he can play
and
some point guard. He not a. I don't think
yeah,
he want to be your primary point guard, but he can
yeah,
play some backup point guard.
yeah. He can handle the ball here and there. Yeah.
Good defender, tough, gritty.
Yeah, you need some tough niggas on the team. That's all it is. You need some tough
But
dudes.
they stuck in the rock and the hard place with Ben. He makes so much money, and he
Yeah.
really. You remember the analogy I gave him the other day, Polo? He liked that crypto. Like early in this year, everybody was his stock was up. Now that shit down. His stock down right now.
I never was big on Ben Simmons. I was never big on him, bro.
I mean, I told a lot of people like, I like his game, but when you get in the playoffs, you get the
I don't
playoffs,
like
he just don't he becomes a liability.
I don't like
The
his
regular
game.
season you could deal with, you know what I'm saying?
I've been saying that on Ticket Show all the time. I say like you just said he a liability. Like why is he out there?
When they
Like
count the most, yeah, when they count the
yeah,
most, he a
yeah,
liability. So
yeah.
bump the
Like
regular
come on.
season and all that, being an all star and all that. Can I count on
All
you
they need
winning
is a
winning all the chips
closeout
on the line?
to help MB. They need a closeout player. Like I don't know who it's gonna be,
But
but
it's gonna be hard when you got a guy on your in your roster producing like him,
yeah.
and you paying him $30 million, man. That's the elephant in the room. You gotta move out that room.
I don't even
You
know how
making
he
too
got
much.
the 30
If he
million.
if he was making like 15 mil, it wouldn't even be that big of a deal. He could
But
just
the
be a
only
30,
reason he
easy
got
30
that,
minutes.
no, now he could play defense. He a good
Yeah,
defender. But yeah, he a good
he'd be
defender.
valuable for about 15 mil. You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah,
they paying him 15 mil, okay, we got some space to bring in a star player. You know what I'm saying? But he making too much money.
yeah. Cause he not doing everything. Like give me. I don't even want 20. Give me 18 a game. 18. That's all I need. Give me
But that
18
don't
a
matter
game.
if you're gonna be shit in the playoffs. 18 in the regular season
No,
just to get to the playoffs and be shit.
no, I'm saying in the playoffs, I need 18. That's it. Give me 18.
That's the problem. He
MB
haven't
gonna
been
give me.
doing that in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
that's the problem. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just give
I
me
don't,
18. Then we got the other players. They're gonna score. MB gonna drop 25 to 30. Then we should win. Like we should win. But you gotta have the right coach too. Doc Rivers ain't the right coach. Like, cause he living off
I can't say whether
that
I can't
Boston
really.
title. He living off that Boston title, bro. Like, come on, man. He's still living off of that one title. Like, come on, bro. Cause you felt every since he left Boston, he fell every time. He's been blowing leads and all that. Like, come on, Doc
I
Rivers.
mean, let's put it like this: how we expect coaches? We talk about different coaches getting opportunities, but we as fans, we don't have no patience with the coaches. Just like even with Tyronn Lue, they saying he coached a bad game. If Paul George hit his free throws, the game over.
Yeah.
But then everybody blaming Tyronn Lue. I'm like, God dang,
But
these niggas missed two free
yeah,
throws
I
down the
agree
stretch.
with
Then let a
that.
dude get
And
an alley.
I agree with that with a certain extent, but Tyronn Lue be doing some dumb shit during the game. Like he'll pull Boogie Cousins out, he's scoring 11 or 8 in 5 minutes. Like, why did you pull him out? Pull him out till he do bad. Then pull him out. Like, come on, dog. Like, I don't know. I don't
I don't
know.
know.
I don't
I know
stand
we.
these coaches.
I
Because if
think we
I
be.
was a coach, I'm gonna let you play good till you start messing up. Like, you know what I mean?
I think we be straddling the fence with these coaches, man. We want coaches to get opportunities, but then Tyronn Lue, I feel like he been doing a pretty good job. And every time they lose, they blame Tyronn Lue. But when they win,
But he
don't
be
nobody
doing
talk
dumb
about
moves.
Tyronn Lue,
But he
huh?
be doing dumb moves, bro. He be doing
Bro,
some numbers.
we look at it, they down their best player. They pretty much was in a position to win the game.
Even when they
The
had
players,
Kawhi in the game, like, come on,
but
man, he was doing dumb shit, bro. You had Luca looking like he's one of the best players in the league. Like, come on, dog. Like, you
look,
can't be doing
I
that.
mean, Luca is one of the best players in the league.
Nah, he ain't. Nah, I mean, he a good player, but he's not no top.
Come on
Everybody
now.
saying he top 10, and he not top 10. Get out of here. His
Whether
shot.
people perceive him a top 10 player or not, he's still one of the best young players in the league. Come on.
No, he is, but you ain't won this playoff series yet, bro. Like, come on, bro. You ain't won one playoff series.
I mean, they've been advancing and making the proper adjustments to advance, man. This this stuff ain't
Who?
simple as it seems. I mean, the Clippers up to this point.
Yeah.
So you really can't knock it. Really can't.
No, the Clippers, they on point. If they had the right coach, they'll be running through everybody. Like, even though I
But
put
but
Brooklyn
you
to
got to
win this
remember
year.
last year they had Doc and they lost a 3-1 lead.
But they had Doc. That's the point. Doc, I don't know. I don't
I
know. He
I
living
mean,
over that. Like,
we won't.
Doc is a
Now
good coach,
you get
but
what I'm.
he don't know how to make
Well,
adjustments, man. Like, I don't understand that, bro. Like,
this
you've been
this the
coaching all
thing,
this
man.
time and you can't make adjustments. Like, come on, dude.
We want people like Cassell's, the Billups, and all this to get head coaching positions. But as soon as they get in there, then we start talking about how they bad coaches, man. The
No,
dude been
they're not gonna
advancing.
win. They're not gonna win their first year. We know that, but you gotta give them a chance. Like, they're
Um,
not gonna win the first year they coach.
I
They're not
mean, I
gonna win
watch
a championship. You gotta give
I,
them time.
and
You gotta
I
get, this is how I
the thing
feel.
of
You gotta give a coach like 5 years to win. If they don't win in the 5 years, they gotta go. Like, come on, you gotta give them
yo,
some time.
we about to fire Tyronn Lue in 1 year though, saying how bad a coach. When I seen him make adjustment, I seen him take Rondo out the lineup, implement Jackson, and then come up big for them to beat the Mavs. Then I seen him go to small ball down the
Sorry about
stretch of the
that, y'all.
series to beat to beat Utah, who was a tough young team. But people still keep saying how bad of a coach he is every time they
What-
lose, and then when they win, you giving credit to Paul George or some other player. That's what I'm like. Yeah, we setting him up to if he don't win it, he out of here. But we
Ty
want
Lue,
coaches to get
Ty,
opportunity. Yeah,
Ty Lue, hey, South, and Ty Lue is the
Mhm.
Ginobili of coaching, nigga.
Yeah, you gotta give them a chance. Yeah, you
He
gotta give.
do really. He come up like, damn man, we didn't know you had it in you. Fuck, you always fucking up, and then he fucking be like, nah, get out of here. We don't want you.
but y'all, the thing about it, they playing different. Every series is a different team, different coaching,
Mm.
different adjustments being made. The first series they played a team where they have a guy that pretty much has the ball in his hand and they run pick and roll through him the whole game. Then you played a team that pretty much more a little bit. There's a lot more versatile. A lot of different guys can do different stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And you play this. Now you playing this team. They're even deeper team. And you playing them at Phoenix been the best team, arguably the best team in the playoffs, and they playing them without Kawhi Leonard, and they had a chance to win to split. And Paul George missed two free throws, and people still brought him in Tyrone Lue for the. I'm like, this is crazy. These
yeah,
guys was in position to win. All they had to do was do what they've been doing best, and they've been the best free throw shooting team in the league this year, and 3-point shooting team. You can't hit no free throws, and that's the coach fault. I
I was
mean, come
really
on.
impressed. I was really impressed with campaign, and that's the video that I just made. I said, man, Cameron Payne, he's been slept on, man. Whenever Cameron Payne has always been able to be a good supporting backmate, and then whenever he's left by himself, he does somewhat of a decent job, and he took his game to another level. He did a really great job getting into the middle and also facilitating and
yeah.
also too, South and Ant man. I'll say it again. Okay, we talking about Booker, but that motherfucker DeAndre Ayton, man, and now he got the mirror, that little elbow jumper working now. He's becoming more of a threat, bro. More and more every fucking game, man. Now you got to worry about, okay, damn, I got to jump out and guard him. Then I got to worry about the inside. Then I got to worry about him defending.
Yeah.
Hey, Reg
Hey, what?
Dog, you said they should have gotten hard. Hold on, I'll let y'all cook. Hold on one second. I got to address this. Hey, you said they should have gotten Harden when they had the chance. They wanted Harden. They wanted Harden. Let me tell y'all the backstory. I think South knows this too, and so do you. And they wanted Harden. Houston was the one that was hesitant to bite on it. They wanted Harden. It was Houston that was hesitant to bite on it.
They
Go
wanted a
ahead, man.
lot for
Y'all got it.
Harden though. They
Huh?
wanted a lot for Harden though. From what I heard, they wanted a
I
lot for
thought,
Harden.
yeah, I thought it was Philly.
Yeah, from
They
my
What?
understanding.
Yeah.
Um,
No, it
now
don't
they
even matter. If they would have had Harden, they probably went to the conference finals. And well, they would have played Atlanta. Well, they would have played Atlanta, and they would wiped them out. Like,
no, probably would have played probably the Bucks, but we gotta. But see, you gotta look at
all
the
right, well, they beat
circumstances of the
Atlanta. I'm
situation.
bugging out. They would have played the Bucks. Yeah, they would have played the Bucks. I said Atlanta.
Nobody
They
even
would have.
still not talking about Atlanta. Even the incredible job that Nate McMillan doing, they still not talking about it.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not sleeping on Atlanta. Like I was saying on
I
T
think
Price show last night. I think I'm picking the Bucks in seven. I'm not sleeping on Atlanta, bro. It ain't no
I
five.
think
Bucks are not gonna win in five. It's gonna be a 7 game
I think
series, bro.
I think
I'm
the
not
Atlanta
sleeping on
situation
Atlanta.
is kind of anomaly. They won't even get that deep next year in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
that happens sometimes. A team come
Yeah,
out of nowhere, then the next year they don't do good. Yeah, I agree with that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
I think they're they're gonna be a threat next year.
Not with the same roster, no. Unless they
Not
add
not
Yeah, they
somebody.
next
will.
year. I
They're gonna
think
be
the
a year
year
older, and
after.
they've been in that situation before. Trey Young's
But
only
but
gonna get better, and he loves hostile situations. He put it
but
down in Philly. He put it down in the Garden. He put it down at home with a mounted pressure on him, even not after not shooting well.
but teams get film on you. Like next year I don't think Atlanta gonna do that good. I think the year after they're gonna come back.
Oh,
Cause
okay, so
teams
what
gonna
y'all
get
saying that?
film
Why
on them.
why y'all saying that, South? Because
They're
Brooklyn's
gonna
gonna
have to
become
get
more
they're gonna have to
defensive.
get
They're
more
gonna
pieces, man. You got
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
yeah, I agree
You
they
with
got
that. They
Brooklyn
still
coming back
more.
if
Yeah,
they
they
can
need
stay
more
healthy.
pieces. Yeah, they need more pieces. Yeah, I agree with
Man,
that. I'm
this is
South. Yeah,
it's
Brooklyn.
not football, this basketball, man.
yeah, yeah.
You got some
No,
Cinderella
I understand
situations
that,
here and there. Basketball.
Brooklyn's trying to change. Brooklyn's trying to become more defensive minded, from my understanding. They're trying to make it,
Now, Brooklyn.
to where they're trying to become more defensive minded, and have those three guys just be the main offensive core. But see, I don't think that Harden and KD should be playing in the Olympics. That's just my opinion. I don't think they should be playing.
Are
They
they
just
playing in the
committed
That
to
was
Olympics?
Tokyo.
interesting to hear that.
I didn't
Yeah,
even
Yeah.
know
they
that.
committed. They committed to Tokyo, South. Man, I'm like, what the
Man,
hell are you
listen, he's 33
doing?
years old. Y'all 30
Yeah,
years old.
yes. Oh, they fucked up. Yeah, they mad. Oh, like, oh, I ain't know that. Yo, they
They already
playing
got
in something.
medals under their belt.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
are you
I
doing,
didn't know
man? You
they was
coming
playing in
off
the
an
Olympics.
I don't, a lot of these
yeah,
people that's
they
KD
committed to
fans, they be
Tokyo.
talking about KD like he young.
CP3 turned down. He turned down the opportunity. I think Lillard. Uh, if I, it was CP3 and somebody else. They turned it down. They're not going to go.
Well, the Reds shouldn't go. Like, why is you? Well, forget it. Yo. They not. Yo, I'm picking Brooklyn to win next year. Like you can't override Durant. Like, yo, Durant playing
Listen,
himself,
Well,
bro.
Giannis with a better jumper though. You got to look at that too.
the
Hmm.
thing about it, this is what I'm saying. The East, if the Milwaukee's gonna be better whether they win or lose the chip next year. They might even add some more players.
Now
I
I
mean
think they're gonna
Brooklyn,
get worse after this year. That's how I feel. They're
Who,
gonna get worse.
Milwaukee?
Milwaukee.
Yes,
Nah,
yes.
man.
All
Why
right.
you say
What you
that?
basing
But
that
why?
on?
But why?
Nah,
But why? Why?
cause I think they think this is their year. When it's your year, then a lot of
Hmm.
players who ain't built like that want more money.
Yeah, that's
Then
a
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
That's a
that could
good
be
point.
possible.
yeah,
That's a good
We have
point.
to look at their contract situations though.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like a nigga like Brook Lopez gonna want more money now. If they go to the finals, win or lose, like he gonna want more money. So I don't know. I think they're gonna get worse. When I say worse,
Because
I don't mean
Giannis already signed his
yeah, yeah,
deal.
he good.
It-
Yeah, Giannis is
I
good.
thought
I met
Middleton
some.
already was under contract. Middleton, I think if they keep
I'm
they
talking
made
about the other role players like Brook Lopez. Like that's what I'm saying.
it's about
A nigga
Lopez,
like
Connaughton, guys like that.
yeah, yeah.
They just got Forbes, so I don't want to say it.
Guys like that gonna want more money.
But even if they digress, if they meet up with the Hawks, the Hawks, they not. I don't think the Hawks gonna be a problem for them. That's why I don't see the Hawks going back
You
to the
better not
Western
walk
Conference.
around Atlanta
Well,
saying that.
yeah, I'm not fuck. Yo, I'm down with Atlanta. It's gonna go seven, bro. It's
You
going
better not
seven.
walk around Atlanta saying that.
I ain't sleeping on Atlanta no more.
Go
They
on the
going
street. Hey,
seven, bro.
Hey, South,
I've been
go on the street.
I've been here 15 years, man. These folks ain't fans like that. I've been talking about the Falcons for 15 years since I've been here.
Oh, you in Atlanta? You in
Yeah.
Atlanta?
Yeah,
Yo, I'm
yeah,
telling you,
now
yo, they going seven. I ain't saying they gonna win the series. It's gonna go seven, man.
I don't,
Yo,
I don't think so, man.
all right.
It might go.
I've
It
been
might go
sleeping
five
on
or
them.
six.
All right. Don't
That's
sleep on
because
them.
you watch them play. You watch. They Philly's supposed to been beat them, but they got a player they paying $30 million who's scared to shoot the ball. Like
Yeah. That's why I
that's
say you
that's
gotta
a
get
whole
rid of
different
Simmons.
conversation.
Yeah, yeah,
If
yeah. You gotta get rid of
they
Simmons.
how you
Yeah.
go like how you make it 30 million and don't shoot a shot the last 3 games in the fourth quarter. Like that's like that's damn near sound like some goddamn point shave. If that don't sound like no point shaving, I don't know what the hell sound like point. Don't shoot a shot for 3 games, the last 3 games in the fourth quarter. Man,
Yeah.
that sound like point shaving, don't it? If anybody else was doing that shit, they'd be like, man, this nigga shaving point. Them Philly fans about to go crazy, burning his jersey. You see that shit?
Yeah, I
You know,
saw
there
that.
were already some
yeah.
crazy motherfuckers already. I could see this one going
Oh
maybe
shit.
5, man. I
All
like what
right,
the Hawks are doing,
don't
man.
sleep on Atlanta, bro. I'm not sleeping on them no more. I ain't
Man, you know
sleeping.
South gonna sleep on him. He don't got no faith in him.
And then
I'm not
I'm just
sleeping on
looking, man. They're a nice little young team, but they don't got
Mm,
enough. They don't
They,
got enough,
hey,
man.
but South, the same. No. Hey, Anthony, check this out. The same shit
them.
that he been saying. They've been saying that not just him, but everybody been saying that about Atlanta all throughout this playoff. They're like, oh they not Atlanta.
But see, they
It was
played
a fluke.
see the first
And
round they
now,
played the Knicks team to overachieve, and then they played the Philly with a glaring hole in their team with somebody who looked like they were damn near shaving points. Like that's not gonna be the narrative. None of that's gonna take place this series,
Yeah,
nah,
I'm not sleeping
that's
on
not.
Atlanta, bro. Atlanta gonna
I'm not.
bring
I'm not
more.
underestimating. And you see South, man. I already know how you right now, man. You like to underestimate your
Yo,
opponents,
yo,
nigga.
yo,
No, I'm
I'm
just looking
Polo.
at the matchups to see it for it is. I'm not trying.
You
Yo,
underestimate.
Polo.
I'm not.
No,
Go ahead.
I picked Milwaukee to
Yo,
beat
no,
Brooklyn.
I want to say, yo, Polo. When they go seven, play this video over. Like, come on, it's going seven, man. It's gonna go seven, man.
So
I
then South gonna be
I
like,
picked
no,
Milwaukee to
man, no.
listen. I picked Milwaukee to come out. Why am I? What about the
I
Hawks?
said
You
seven.
picked the Buck. I thought you
Y'all
I
just
picked the
picked them
Bucks to go to the finals.
for the Brooklyn series. That's it.
I said I picked Milwaukee to go to the finals. So what do them look
Oh,
like saying the
okay.
Hawks
No, no,
gonna
I
put
no,
them out?
I didn't. I thought you just. I thought you just picked them in
I
just
picked them
one
before the
series.
playoffs started to go to the finals.
I
Oh,
got it,
you
man.
put
We
them
got
over
to.
a healthy Brooklyn
Yeah, I picked them over Brooklyn, man. I don't believe in
when they
Brooklyn.
was
They
Hey,
coaching.
hey, Ed, I did too.
yeah. What you
Yeah,
picked?
you remember
Nah.
that? You was tripping out, nigga,
Yeah.
when I said that
Yeah.
shit.
Remember I said you bet on Brooklyn, you'll be broke. Like I mean, if you bet against Brooklyn, you'll be broke. But Brooklyn got injured. Like I can't help it.
I don't
But
think they're
I'm
gonna
not
win
mad.
nothing. They're not gonna
Nah.
win next year. Watch. And they
Yeah, they're
all
gonna
three of them
win
got
next
player
year.
options.
Guarantee that they're gonna win
All
next
three
year.
of them. All
Who
them
not
three
gonna
Everybody
win?
healthy.
the Nets, they're not gonna win shit.
Nah, they're gonna win.
That
If they
that shit might
healthy,
be over
they're
with after
gonna win.
next year. Because all three of
If
them got
they
player options.
but
Mm.
if
If
they
they don't win,
healthy, if they healthy, they're gonna win.
So here's
What
a
up,
But
True?
they've
What
been
up, True the King?
salute everybody,
oh True
but
what's
here's
King,
a
going on?
True King in
salute,
here. Where he at?
What's going on?
salute. I'm
True the
right here.
King, Boston in here.
Listen, but here's the thing though, that the key word you said healthy. That's the
Yeah,
key word.
yeah,
That's not a guarantee. It's
yeah.
not a
They gotta be
guarantee.
healthy. Yeah,
Them dudes is
yeah,
healthy because two of the three has injury history
yeah. That's true.
significant. So it's like you deal with the cards you dealt with. You know what I mean? So hey, I
Yeah,
mean
I agree
Kyrie,
with that.
Kyrie stayed here. This is like the three time. This is like the third time he missed a playoff run,
Tr- but
a
True,
key
Yeah,
playoff run.
True. Let me ask you something. And South, you probably already answered. And Anthony, you probably already answered. Nigga, do you think that KD and Harden should be out in Tokyo, man? That's like a stupid ass decision, man.
No, I mean it's up to
yeah.
them,
That's
man.
what I was
Listen,
saying. Yeah, I don't
hey,
like
listen.
it. Yeah,
I mean, at the
Both
end of the day, man. Listen, KD, mind you, he took like he was like a it was like a year. He didn't play ball for like over a year when he
Two
had that
years.
Achilles injury. I mean, he set out, so it's like I understand why that mindset of him. You know what I mean? I mean, and then down to James Harden. I don't recommend the James Harden because he just came off the hamstring. But hey, if they
it
want to
make
play. They want to play, man. I
it make
can't
but
listen. I can't.
like like Polo said, they like 30 years old. Like they
yeah, that
older
make
now.
no
Like
sense.
Hey,
yeah,
No, I think
that don't
listen.
make no
South
sense.
said that.
Hey,
South said he was like 33.
Yeah.
hey, but
Oh
listen.
Durant
yeah.
is
Hey, right.
Yeah, they
33.
older now.
But
Harden
at the
is
same
31.
time, right? But at the same time, they ballers, man. They hoopers. I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean,
But
James
they go.
Harden. I mean,
Okay, listen. It resets next year. It's gonna start October 19th. They're gonna go back to 82 games, and they got the All Star games and everything like that. It's a grinded out season. They're gonna come back. Everything gonna be going. Then they get hurt. Then guess what they're gonna be? They're gonna be like, well, you should have played in the
I mean,
Olympics.
at the same time, but right, that's true. But at the same time, though, they're not gonna play as much minutes in the Olympics. They're not gonna play crazy minutes because the team is gonna be stacked. So it's not gonna be crazy minutes. You know what I mean? Like, they nobody gonna play like 30 minutes a game. You know what I mean? Like that'd be
Yeah.
like rare. Like
Due to
it's
their
stacked.
recent
But you still,
due to their recent injury history and their age, they shouldn't even be taking that chance, brother.
I
they
mean,
shouldn't
Yeah,
even
I
be
that's
agree.
taking
what
that
I
chance.
yeah.
Exactly.
I agree with that.
I
An
Yeah.
agree.
Achilles, true. An
I
Achilles
agree. I agree. But I do. But
and
I
a
understand why.
hamstring.
I
How
agree.
you gonna
But
feel like how you gonna feel as the Brooklyn organization? You notice what these guys have been through over the past couple of years, especially Durant, a guy you
that's true.
mortgage to get,
But but
and
South
he
though.
could possibly hurt himself not on the
That's
court playing
true.
for you.
I 100% agree. So, but here's the thing: KD running the shots. KD the one
Yeah.
like they KD. He basically got the leverage on the team. You know what I mean? You just mentioned earlier about the player options. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
like you have to make KD happy. I feel. Listen, I don't recommend them playing at all. But what can you know what I mean? Who KD got the leverage right there? So it's like, I don't know. But like I mean, maybe look at it like this. What I was saying earlier, like maybe because they're not going to be playing a lot of minutes like that because the team instead they got Dame, Jason Tatum, Bradley Beal. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be a situation where he got to play 48 minutes in a game. You know what I mean? So
I don't
I don't
understand
know,
at
man.
33 and what he's proved in his career. What else you got to prove going and playing in the Olympics?
You got That's
What?
a good question. That's a good question. I mean, maybe. Because I
Is this
mean,
about you broadening your brand or something? Like I can only that's the only thing I can think of. You
I
trying to
mean, maybe. I mean,
some
I mean,
personal motive?
that's true. But I mean, I think he already committed it anyway, though. At the same time, so it's like
It
you
just
can't
sounds
forget about
crazy the
that.
more we talk about it.
I mean, it's true, but
So so let's say if
they
they would have still played out the season and won the chip. So now you deep in goddamn May, and you know the season starting on time, and you finna go play in the Olympics, and then swing around and get ready for a short fake get ready for the 82 game season.
I feel you. Yeah, I mean, it's wild. It's definitely wild. Like I don't, but like
It
I said,
makes
I
no
don't
sense,
recommend them.
no matter how
I
you
don't
look at it.
recommend. Like I said, I don't recommend them doing. But I mean, the only thing I do know is that they did commit it before, like a couple years ago. You know what I mean? They did commit it. To be fair, so we'll just see. 'Cause I know
I don't.
LeBron James was supposed to play, but he decided not to do it. Same as Steph Curry, and I forgot who else.
Well, Bam and Donovan Mitchell, they just committed to.
But I'm just saying, they like, but these mind you, all
Well,
these
no,
guys
I
though
mean,
been committed.
no, Steph Curry. I mean, I'm sorry, they declined. Sorry about that. But
But I'm just
Bam,
saying right,
one of
they declined, but they originally committed it. You know what I mean? Like KD, he been committed to play for this year's Olympics team. So you know
Which
what
is
I mean?
crazy.
and
Like
it's gonna be
he
KD. It's
been
gonna be
not like he
Draymond,
been
Bradley Bill, Jason
yeah, but he
Tatum, your
been
man,
committed.
and
Yeah.
Devin Booker and Damian Lillard.
But,
My bad. Go
but
ahead, bro.
Sal, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like he's been committed before even the injuries and all this stuff happened. So it's like I don't mean he could have declined it. I do like he could have like simply declined it because of what you talk about what everybody's concerns is. So I don't know. I mean, if he wants to do it, that's up on them. But it could also bite him in the end.
That was a
So
good point that
like I
Sal brought
said,
up about marketing his true. I didn't even think of it that way, but yeah, marketing might have been a deal too. But if you're doing that, you might want to do
International.
what
Yeah.
True originally say is stay not playing that much. But KD is a warrior. He's gonna want to play,
Yeah.
yeah, he
and
going.
not for no
I'm saying
10 minutes or something,
right.
or 20 minutes or
Giving
nothing
you
like that.
right. I was just giving you the pro. I mean, it was like I'm saying like, well, it's not like he going when the Olympics they do play. It's not like he gonna play crazy amount of minutes because you do got like the Jason Tatum's and Bradley, but you do got people on your team. You know what I mean? On your bench. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be like they're gonna like for a crazy amount of minutes. So,
Right.
but
I think he trying. I think KD trying to do that Kobe factor. Like I'm gonna close it out. Like that's
I
it.
mean, he didn't. But he just don't have to. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
'Cause
I
remember
feel
when
you on that.
Kobe closed that shit out? Like,
But that's
like
a
he
not
said.
that. What year you talking about? Oh
Yeah,
08?
Kobe.
Remember
Yeah, that was '08.
Carmelo? Remember Carmelo?
Carmelo was the best. You're right, man.
Yeah,
Kobe's whole thing
Carmelo.
was just
Yeah,
to
he
play
was going.
defense, though,
Yeah,
Are you talking about
up until
oh
they
08?
played
Are you talking about
Spain.
you talking
yeah.
about 08 or 2012?
No, the one when Carmelo was going off.
You talking about
And,
2008?
Well,
and
2008.
the,
Well, that's just
Yeah,
different. Well, that was
oh 08 in Beijing. Oh
right.
08 Beijing. Oh
yeah,
08
yeah.
Beijing.
When
Right,
Kobe
but that's a
closed it
little
out, but
right.
Carmelo
That's
was and D
yeah.
Wade was carrying the team. You
Right,
know what I mean?
but
Yeah.
here's the thing. I mean, I wouldn't say they carried that thing. They all played a part, like where they was asked to do.
Uh huh.
But that was a different situation because you got to remember, like the U.S. team lost in '04. They
Yeah,
lost
it
in
was the
'04.
Wayne
Bad.
Dean
They
team.
lost
Yeah, the
bad.
Wayne
We got
Dean
the
team.
damn
That was the
Yeah,
bronze.
Allen Iverson squad.
They
Yeah,
lost
I
that's what.
know.
badly. They
Tim
had a bronze
Duncan.
medal.
But that's what I'm saying. I
Larry
think
Brown was the coach.
KD gonna play
That
that
didn't fit at all.
position.
Ooh, yeah, I know. Damn, why you throw
That
that in
didn't.
there? True, too. Damn, I was trying to
I'm
keep
just
that
saying it
out of
didn't
there because I
fit.
love Larry
It didn't
Brown.
fit. It didn't fit. It didn't work out. The
Hey,
chemistry. It didn't fit.
See, Larry Brown, the underdog coach. He can't be coaching too much talent. He got to coach people that don't supposed to be supposed to
It,
made it.
Yeah,
it didn't.
yeah, yeah.
It didn't
I
fit.
agree with
It
that.
didn't fit.
but some of them people
The
had no
talent was
business
there.
being on that goddamn team, though.
Hey, that is not. We ain't doing that though. But we still listen.
No,
The
man,
talent is
some of
still
them
there.
didn't, man. I mean, come on, Greece, man. Man, you got beat by a dude that worked in a fast food restaurant, nigga.
Nah, no, don't do this.
That
Who?
nigga
No,
like
don't
he
do.
ain't played ball in about 5 months, and he just got out there just with hitting jumpers up in there, stuttering and then
hold up.
hitting jumpers on these niggas
Right,
like he played like he ate Burger King or something.
right, but hold up though. We can't forget though. A lot of them international teams, they made a name for themselves and got in the league. A lot of them dudes,
Yep, that's true.
the Argentine team that won. They made Scola before Scola. They made a lot of names
That
for
was
themselves.
that was
They had
Gallinari's
Delfino.
team.
They had called it Delfino.
But like that's
That
why you really can't compare though the that
that
because I mean that was a they had to Kobe and them had to like they I didn't say they had to play of course because like they have choices but like you know what I mean they they couldn't let that happen when they 04 again you know what I
that
mean so
that 2014 with Allen Iverson team, and I already said it. Allen Iverson one of the greats, but he can't be your best player on a team like that. That
yeah
chemistry is not gonna be right.
the chemistry wasn't right
He
man.
led them in scoring. He just not a to me. He just not a player that play good with other great players. He play good when when like the team he had with
Right,
the
he has to
Sixers
be
that
the
went in
center.
'02.
He has to be the
Yeah,
centerpiece of the team, which is not affect. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
He can't. He got to be the main scoring option. I be trying to
yeah.
tell people that, but it's like he's a talented player, one of the all time greats. I've never seen that size do what he can do. I mean, but you
I
still got to adapt
mean,
to your game.
he led them in scoring, and he shooting 37% from the field. Like, God dang.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
looking
not.
at it now. Like, I remember I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy.
But
Word.
me, man, I don't know if you were listening earlier. True, I was talking about this paradox where people, they have super team phobia, whether it's teams that they don't like or players they don't like. But then at the same time, they'll look at a situation like these Sixers and they want the organization possibly might stand pat, and these superstars just supposed to, I guess, just go home, put a plastic championship ring, and hope the ring fairy come and put a real ring under their pillow
That
because
that
the
shit is
organization
stupid.
ain't gonna make the proper moves.
Right, that shit's
So I'm
stupid.
like, which one is it?
I used to be I used to be one of the people that criticized super teams when I was younger with all that. But like, no, you need a team to win championships, man. Like at the
Yeah,
end of the day, I don't give a fuck how great you is. You need teams to win championships. And it's like
yeah.
you can't fault people for playing with great players.
But my
We don't kill great college teams. We don't kill the Olympic. We just talk about Olympics. We don't kill motherfuckers when play on Olympic teams. We don't kill when people play on great college teams or high school teams and AAU teams. So why we do it when it's the NBA?
no, my problem, Sugar
Uh,
King, is that they plan it to do it. I don't like that. You plan it,
I
you
mean, at the
gamed up
same
this.
time, right?
That's my problem.
But at the same time, and I feel you. But at the same time, you gotta keep the job done.
But yo, all right, let's say I'm on a good team. I keep getting my ass kicked. And you a good player, you getting your ass kicked. Then we're gonna team up.
It,
I don't like that. I don't
man,
like that.
that's your right. That's your right. Nobody wants to purge. That's your right. But at the same time, you still gotta get the job done though. 'Cause we seen motherfuckers do that time before and get the job done. Look, we just seen this. We
Look,
talk about Brooklyn.
look at
Look what we
look at
doing with
look at
Brooklyn.
players like Westbrook and Dame Lillard, and don't nobody care about them not um doing it the right way, how
They
people
get
like to say.
criticized.
Don't nobody care about that.
But Giannis is doing it the right
They
way.
yeah,
got
Giannis
well
did
the
it
team, but
That's his
organic. They trying to do it.
organization
And
making the
I think
right
what he trying
move.
to hold on. I think what he
I
trying to
feel what you're
say,
saying.
what it try to do it organically. Some players would rather do it
That's what
organically.
I'm saying. Yeah,
It's a
But
yeah,
million
I
ways.
like that.
but
Homegrown
But I'm
like
gonna the
but
whole
this is the
Boston,
thing.
they
thing.
did it organically.
Well,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna say this.
Not
I'm gonna
really.
say
No.
not. I mean,
Yes, they did.
listen.
They
I'm gonna use the
did.
old saying.
They
It's a million ways. It's a
what other
million
team
ways
did
to skin a cat.
Mikhail play on?
It's it's a million
No,
ways. It's a
I thought
million
you talking
ways
about
to skin a cat.
2008 Boston.
Oh
But
no no no
like
no
I
no
said, it's
no
a
no.
million
But
ways.
that
It's a million ways.
even that situation was different. All them guys was man. I'll get
Yeah,
to that in
that's
a minute.
true.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
True.
they
We
was
gonna
That's
we
old.
gonna hash
Yeah,
that
they
out.
was old. Yeah,
no, but
they
here's the
was
thing.
old.
The
They
point
were
is, it's a million
not
ways.
about them being old. I'm talking about their situation.
Yeah,
Their
when they
franchise
first got there,
chose to move on.
they was in their prime. They was in their prime in '08. They was
Yeah,
in their
they were
prime. They
still in their
wasn't.
prime, but they weren't old though.
But
Go ahead,
But
True.
But
What
here's
how
the
you
thing
trying to
but
though.
say?
how can they be older than Durant? Durant in his 30s. I mean, this guy Durant is older than them, and he put together
Right, but here's the thing.
Durant
quote unquote.
33.
Yeah.
How old is he, Sal?
So
Yeah,
how you not
He
considered old?
33.
That's why I don't be getting these
right.
double standards.
Yeah,
No,
no, here's the thing though.
but
Right.
no,
Hold on,
Durant is
let
old.
me say I
But he
got hold
is
up
old.
though. Hold up though. But here's the thing though. Either way how you want to do it, it's million ways to skin a cat. At the end of the day, if you want to build your team, quote unquote organically from the draft, or it's for trades or free agency. At the end of the day, this is a results league. You gotta get it done. These organizations and teams, they gotta try to win championships. So if you can't build from the draft, you gotta do it for free agency, do whatever you gotta do. That's just really simple as that.
But that,
Everybody can't be fortunate enough to get great
yeah.
draft picks in the team every year. For
But
example,
But
yo,
Detroit.
true.
Hold on. I gotta say because Detroit didn't have a number one draft pick in 50 years. Besides
And
this now.
they got one coming now.
But are they
Okay,
gonna?
They got one out the
But are
last
they?
night.
Are
well,
they
It's a
gonna?
my
leader,
point,
motherfucker. Out there. My bad, my
yeah,
bad.
But
Go ahead.
are
but
they
my
gonna? Are they gonna pick the right player? We don't know.
But,
Like
but let me say
we
that.
don't know.
Let me piggyback on that because I was about to. And all that being said, it's easy to say build a team organically. You know what I mean? It's easy to say that, but it's harder. That's hard to do, especially with other factors and being small markets. Let's be honest. Team like when did the last time Memphis had a legit superstar? Their biggest
oh,
superstar from their standards was Paul Gasol.
But you gotta build a team. That's what I'm
That's easy to
saying.
say than done.
but that's
That's easy.
easy to say. It ain't all
Hold on.
created equal,
Right, but
and we
some,
know
but
every
Sometimes you gotta
organization
wait. You
ain't
gotta
got the
right,
wait, man. It's
but
gonna
yeah,
happen. Just be
but it's different
patient.
Hey,
ways to build a
salute.
but
Hey,
team.
we
hold on. Salute, Big Who. I see you in the building. Yeah, that was an ugly loss.
What up, big
And
bro?
Lou the Ryder, man,
But
come
you
on,
gotta
man. Hey, don't be mad. Hey, they
Lou
got the
Rider
number
in
one
here.
pick. Don't be
Don't do that.
mad.
Don't do that, Lou.
How
Don't do that,
about
Lou.
fuck Detroit?
Don't
Yeah,
do that,
cause
but
he
hold
a
Lou.
on.
Chicago fan. Yeah.
Dame Lillard,
Yeah.
Dame Lillard is
Fuck you.
31 right
Fuck
now.
you, Lou.
Dame Lillard is
Fuck you.
31 right now. He's supposed to wait
Uh
another
huh.
Okay,
5 years to see what the Blazers do.
what, bro? You gotta be patient, man. Just be patient, bro.
He's
Damn, South, don't put
31.
that energy out there like that.
No, but I'm trying to
You
get
gotta be
this.
patient,
He
bro.
been he been carrying. He been
All
a
right, if
superstar for
your
this
wife, all
organization.
right, you gonna leave your wife if she acting up? Like you gotta
No,
be
no, we're not
patient,
doing
But
man.
that. You
Come
can't
on,
compare
bro.
but
that. You're not
that's
Yeah,
not a
no,
parallel.
that,
That
This
is
not
the
a
same
marriage.
thing.
This is
Like you married to yo. You gotta be
that's not a
patient, bro.
marriage, though. That's the
hey.
point.
But
That's not a
and by
marriage.
that logic, why they should by that logic they should keep Philly because they drafted him, they developed him. Why they gonna get rid
Exactly.
of him? You
Well,
gonna get rid
cause
of
Exactly.
your
why
wife
Giannis?
Exactly.
Wait. We ain't
Exactly.
talking
because
about. We
huh?
he,
ain't talking about
Because he not
Simmons.
playing well?
Hold
Simmons
on.
is
Exactly.
off.
You
well,
got him,
Daryl
But
but
Morey
Giannis,
It go
Giannis
Still
both
got
still
faith
ways.
in
with
him,
his
though.
team. But they say Giannis should leave. But look where he at right now.
Hey,
He
Lou,
almost
hop
to
your
the
ass in
final.
here, man.
hold on,
Luke, get up in here.
hold on, but let's be. But here's the thing, though. That Bucks have done. They built a team, a correct team around him to
To
compete
compliment him.
or win a championship. It doesn't matter
But
how you
but
do it.
but before the year, yo, come on, True the King. Before the
Hold
year,
up.
they saying that wasn't a team. For you know they
Okay,
said that.
I
And
had the Bucks being. First, I had the Bucks being a possible to be in the finals, though. I've been said that.
Yeah.
you
But here's the thing.
were Brooklyn healthy? You didn't think that.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
we
big for.
did.
I'm
The
big.
fuck out of here.
No,
You
no,
lying.
big for
All
big.
right,
No,
the
so,
fuck out of
ask
here.
self.
I'm
I
not
didn't.
believing that.
Everybody tell you
True,
do
you
not pick
already
Bucks
know we be on different
anymore.
panels. I picked them to beat
Everybody
to
pick.
beat Brooklyn
Everybody
too.
self
A
and
lot
self
of people
mother
did.
believe.
Nah, I didn't. I
Don't
didn't.
do this.
Hell no.
But
I
here's the
I
did.
thing,
had
though.
Brooklyn on
I
lock.
had the Bucks. I got receipts. I had the Bucks.
You had the
I'm on
Bucks. See,
plenty.
get
I'm
the
on
fuck out
plenty.
of here,
I'm
Polo.
on
You had
Hey,
the
no, no,
Bucks.
hey, yeah, hey, True. Hey, hold on. The reason why I knew True picked them and South picked them. South said I thought South had picked them just to beat, but I didn't know he was the final. But he nevertheless he picked them. But True said he was just being nice. He said I was gonna give him like game 5, and he said that's just being nice. But they ended up going all full throttle. So that's how I know
I'm,
he
talk-
picked them.
I'm talking
I'm
about Brooklyn healthy. You know they got
I went
this
I
on
said,
T
if they was
Price.
listen, I
healthy.
I went
said,
on
Man,
T
come on,
Price
man.
show when they was down 0-2, and I said the series not over. You
Yeah,
know, and
yeah,
then I
I heard
said
you. I heard you
the
say
only way
that.
I
Yeah,
see
I heard
it
you.
being
Yeah.
over is if they get split in Milwaukee. But as long as Milwaukee hold home serve, I still had Milwaukee
Man,
to
come
win it.
on, man. Nobody in yo. If you all right, anyway, wait till next
but
year.
going back to,
No,
the
no, go
point.
ahead and say it.
Hold up. But going
Brooklyn
back to your
got this
point.
next year.
hold on, but go back to your point, and when you talk about Giannis, he did it the correct way. Drew Harden didn't came from Milwaukee. They got that man from a trade.
But
So
he
it's
a
like,
role player. He a role
you
player
know,
though.
he's not no ordinary role player. We're not doing that. And they got
Yeah,
PJ
I
Tucker.
agree with that. Yeah,
He
yeah. He
ain't no
made
regular.
defensive all
He ain't no
team.
ordinary.
Yeah,
He's
I
one of
know.
those
Yeah,
well-rounded
Yeah, but he
like
ain't no
guards.
superstar neither though.
yeah,
He
yeah.
don't.
That's what I'm saying. He
Hey,
ain't no
But they
star,
got
bro.
players to
Like, yeah.
complement him. We act like all these superstar teams make the right moves to complement they star players. That shit don't go down like that. It
listen.
don't.
I'm a Boston
Nah,
fan. I'm a
I
Boston
agree
fan.
with you.
And I'm a
But
Boston fan,
I
so I
don't know why
can't
we
listen
act
to
like that
anything.
though.
I
And
don't.
I'm just saying,
But
you
do
need
you
talent to
honestly
win
see?
championships, man.
Hey, true. Do you honestly see a thing where okay, a player like Drew Holiday is stacking the deck? Some guys
It's
would
not.
see
I
that,
don't
see it
believe
like that.
that. But hold on, but going back, I don't believe in that stacking the deck shit. Cause let's be real, I'm a Boston Celtics fan. I can't sit here and criticize stacking the deck because I know what my team was able to do multiple ways to build a team. Bill
Yeah,
Russell didn't get
I
it.
didn't see that KG
Right.
Paul Pierce situation as stacking the deck. That
I
wasn't
don't
stacking the
believe
deck.
That
none.
would
I don't believe none of the stacking the deck. It's just end of the day, you do what you gotta do to help build a championship team. If I'm like, it is what it is. If you a GM, you
don't.
do the same thing.
Yeah, don't
That's your
nobody
job.
hire no GM and then tell them don't stack the dick. Make sure you do it the right way. Like, what kind of
Like,
foolishness is this?
and a lot of people don't know this, right? Bill Russell wasn't drafted by the Celtics. That's what was off a trade by Like that was off a trade for Cliff Hagan. Cliff Hagan. That's why even the Celtics got him because of Cliff Hagan was on the Celtics. They traded him to St. Louis. So that's you know what I mean. That's a you. So that's not
I
like
mean, Kobe wasn't even drafted by the Lakers. They traded for Charlotte.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Charlotte.
So you
Yeah,
gotta you.
See, this is the thing.
But he
Shaq
never
ain't.
played a game with Charlotte. Like,
But
come
they
But
didn't
on,
draft
man.
him though.
hey,
hold on,
I
you missed the
know
point.
that.
You missed the
But it
point.
was a
But you
I,
trade
missed the
with
point. But you missed
V-Dot.
the point. It's not
V-Dot.
about right. But you missed the point. Like even Shaq. Shaq didn't start in LA. It was you have to build a team to build like either it
Well,
don't matter how
Shaq
you
was
do it,
with Orlando and he fell. He couldn't win
man.
in the
Hold
finals.
on.
He got swept. Like,
What's your
But
come
favorite
on,
but
team
at
man.
that
again?
Come on,
What's your
man.
favorite team again? Ed, what's your favorite team again? Ed?
Indiana Pacers.
Pacers. So you a Pacers
Ooh.
fan?
they
So you
might be
try to
getting Joe
tell me?
Harris.
So you try to tell me that if a fucking superstar come decide to team up and go to Pacers fan, you ain't gonna be happy.
Nah, I don't want
The
to
fuck out, the
win
fuck
like
out
that.
here,
Nah,
Ed.
nah,
Ed,
I don't want to win like
you
that. I want to win from the
so you
big.
are the
you
come on,
I
man.
want the
This sounds
you are
system,
crazy.
crazy.
bro.
You're crazy
I
for that,
want
man.
the
I don't
system.
care.
Hey, well,
You
you can
crazy.
say all that shit.
You
I
was
want the
crazy, man.
system.
If they say
You
right now
crazy.
we will trade Zion for Sabonis
No,
and a couple other players.
right, but
Nah,
Angel,
I'm
let's be
not with
honest,
that. I don't
but
want that.
Oh,
We gotta
come
build.
on, Ed. You ain't gonna get
Build for
Zion.
the. Nah, nah.
You ain't,
We gotta
You
build
ain't,
for the
Come
draft
on,
you doing,
and
man.
do
you're doing
some
your team a
trades.
disservice.
All right?
You're
I don't
doing your
want to
team
hear
a
all that.
disservice.
We
Nah,
need
I don't
LeBron.
know.
Well, I don't know. I want. Yo, cause the only they're
A
gonna say
chance
the
for
only
Zion
way.
to get you in the chip, your ass would be there, nigga.
I
Eastern
mean,
No, no,
Conference.
I
hold
won't.
on.
No, I won't.
Not
No, I
saying
won't.
Zion gonna take you there, but I'm just saying.
But let's be Ed. When
I
the
want to
last
build, bro. I'm old school, nigga.
that is building. That is building. What are you saying? That's building.
All right,
That's
all right.
building.
If I
Woo,
get
man,
Damian Lillard,
Lou heavy on this, man. He said, look out for my Bulls next season. Then he said,
Hey, Lou.
all right, we
motivation.
get
Damn.
Damian
Hey, yo.
Lillard.
Woo, Lou,
Hey, yo,
man, you
We
need to
Lou.
get
get your
Damian
ass
Lillard. I'm
in
not with that. Like, get
Hold
the
on. Let me
fuck
say
out of
this.
here.
Hey, yo, Lou. You said
I
that
don't
this
want
season
this.
too. Lou, you said that this season too. Look out for your Bulls. I don't know if I can trust your word, man. You said that this season the Bulls are going to do something.
All right, for the king. If y'all get Damian Lillard, you'll be okay with that and y'all
You
win?
damn right. You damn right. What are you
Man,
talking
get out
about?
of here. Man,
You
get out of
damn
here.
right. You
Man, get
damn
out of
right. I
here.
don't give a damn. You call it
Y'all
second
can't
day.
win
You can
with
call it what you want to call it.
man,
You can
get
call it
out of
how you
here.
want to
But you
call
know
it.
we
We're
don't
trying
do
to
this
win
with
I ain't
football.
with that.
We don't do this in football.
Well, football
here.
is
If you
We
if
different.
ain't talking about
Exactly. That's
no,
why
it's
football.
I
different
said.
Talking
though.
about basketball.
Football is different, man.
If
Come on,
if
man.
the 49ers got Pat Mahomes, you're gonna be like, man, they stacking the dick, man.
I
Come
don't
on.
want Pat Mahomes. That
Yeah.
nigga can't even. Man, Pat Mahomes is overrated. Man, I don't want no Pat Mahomes. Go
Oh
ahead.
shit.
Ed, are
Pat
you
Mahomes.
seeing?
I'm a
That's
49er
wild.
fan, and he
Yeah, you
beat
would
up.
say
No,
that. Nah,
you
that
are.
nigga ain't
You are.
overrated, but he did get
Yeah, he
exposed
is.
though.
He
But
cut him beat up. He
he
They
ain't
cut
went
him.
to
overrated
He
two.
though.
cut him beat
They
up.
went to
He
two
That
cut him
Super
beat
Bowls
nigga,
his
up.
first 4 years.
that nigga
Hey,
play
That's
yo,
basketball
overrated.
on grass.
I
He
think
Fuck
he's
cut
that.
overrated
him
on my
beat
That
up
team.
nigga is
on
not
defense.
overrated, nigga.
Give
That nigga is
you can
I don't
nice,
know
almost
no
and
other
I
quarterback
hate
went
the
to.
top
saying it.
three
And he
quarterbacks in the league.
undersized too. Fuck that.
Give
Lamar
me that
Jackson ain't
overrated dude.
overrated either.
He from Texas. I wish my partner. I mean, my one of my partners back home be mad every day because we actually
Hmm.
know Pat, and he didn't end up going to Dallas.
Hmm.
Like, come on, man. That's why I wanted to come and have this conversation because this shit don't be making sense to me. Like, who don't want to see their team win? Like, that's like going since I've been playing
What's up, Denise
sports,
Baker? I
even
see you in the
basketball.
building.
Yo, you
You
sound like
go
Mookie
to
right
hoop.
now.
You go to hoop. Don't nobody go to the gym or the parking lot. Man, just give me some niggas just to do it the right way. You want the
Nah, but
best
niggas are
niggas, then
hey,
stay on
nah,
the
nah,
court.
nah. Hold on, Sal. Nigga, don't even try that shit because if you was playing right
Hello.
and I brought you to the court, I brought you to King and all them right, and then you got all these niggas that walked in and they played D1 overseas, something like that. Niggas gonna call you out on this shit. They be like, nigga, you can't put all them niggas on one team. That nigga gonna win the whole
No, but I'm
goddamn
saying the
time
whole
he is.
mentality. But what
You
you
know.
get what I'm saying? Niggas more times than
Mhm.
less, they go out there and try to get the best players they can get when they go to hoop. But then when it come to, I don't. This
True to
logic don't
King, man. Where
apply to
you go,
somebody
man?
whole
Hop back
life.
in, bro.
You
Hey,
know
what's
what I
up,
mean? I
young?
just
All
don't get
right,
it.
I'm gonna get Young's take on this, and then we continue cooking.
Yeah,
Young,
okay.
what you got on Daryl? Well, we got several different discussions going, but the original topic of this was Daryl Morey coming out, tweeting, little stupid stuff, talking about we have a foundation, and uh, everybody should be wish that they were in a position that we were in. What's your take on Daryl Morey? Because to me, he's all about money and marketing instead of raising banners.
uh, oh, so better chat.
Your ass just woke up, huh?
No, I was just laughing. No, I was just laughing.
Uh,
I was just laughing at him. I was just laughing.
uh,
I mean, no, it's not. To me, no, it's not good because you got a point guard that the doesn't have that shooting ability, and he's getting chewed off. He getting chewed the fuck. He getting chewed the fuck off around social media, and to me, the way he talks around him is like because he needs to move from him because he has several times to give him support, and always to pit in the field with platitudes. This you know and because Daryl knows he's fighting the uphill battle, so I can see into his face. I knew it was gonna hurt definitely the team and definitely him. So and to me, I feel like it's gonna be a very tough decision what he gonna do with Ben, Doc Rivers, and the whole Sixers organization.
Seems like me, they tired of changing coaches because if they're gonna get rid of Doc, that probably be coming. It would have came. I mean, they done got rid of how many coaches in the past 5 6 years? Like at some point, it can't be just the coaches.
I mean, I feel it's just a Sixers bad decision making also when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Why you keep hiring these inequap like and I said this I think I said this yesterday or SB channel like Sixers, if you look at Sixers, they're horrible when it comes to developing players. Like, yeah, you got the few people like the Jerome Beach, whatever, but like who else would they really develop to be at they
Yeah.
best? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good point.
So it's like that's for years though. Even you go back like okay, you have the AI. You can go for like 20 years AI. Like during that AI era, who did they really develop besides AI? Okay, the second best you could say was Iguodala. Like that's horrible. Like they have horrible player
It's,
development.
and,
There's
and
like
some players just good in spite of the development. They just gonna be good
yeah,
players.
like a Jerome
You know what
B, like Jerome B, like he's a supreme talent. So it don't gotta take that much developing. Of course, you need to be
I'm
in a situation. He was in a
With
situation,
his
but
skill set, he should be arguably the best player in the league, though. With his skill set,
right. So it's like, you know what I mean? It ain't really that hard to like tap, you know what I mean? Really develop him. But certain other players, don't care how talented you is, you got to have that development. You know what I mean? Like Ben Simmons is a super talented player, but he
Get
needs that
the
development. You know what I mean?
the.
So I don't know, man, because like especially with Stephen A. Smith reported saying that he'd been babied and all that. So why as an organization? And I'm Ben Simmons. He's out of pocket. If that's true, whatever, that's out of pocket. Why is the organization letting him rock do all that stuff? You know what I mean? So why they babying him? Like I don't understand.
they paying him 30 million now. They gonna
Why
have to
why
baby him
yeah
even more now.
yeah why they
But
paid him
true.
30? Why they pay him 30 million when they already know his flaws and his weaknesses? Like if, like you know what I mean? It's just like it's crazy, man. Like it's just bad decision making on the Sixers part. It's like I don't know.
I think we had
The
because
Sixers
they
ain't
got
built
fed up
like that.
with Brett
Period.
Brown. Even though I like Brett Brown, but he had 6 years,
He was horrible though.
6 years, but he had a lot on his plate that last, that this past season and the season before that. But then he had 6 years to get it done, and they looking at it from that standpoint. But then what I'm
But
saying, True, Young, and South is that the fact that okay, you bring in Daryl Morey. Daryl Morey is supposed to be okay. I'm not going to say he's going to lead us to the promised land, but you have a mentality like, oh, okay, well, we're just all right. We have a good foundation. You should be happy that most of y'all wish that we was in the same position that Philly's in. No, no, they don't, because
No,
other teams are doing better than
it's
you.
exactly. It's a conference. It's been passed since the process have
Just like you
started.
don't have no
What,
type of you sitting
what are
up
you
there
talking like?
tweeting, you talking about this whole tampering and stuff like that. Man, you need to be on the phone, just like I said on the thumbnail, and be making some moves.
Like, come on, man. Like, what are
That's
y'all like? What are Darren Moore
that's
talk about?
why I
Like, y'all
say
haven't.
that's why I don't knock player empowerment. I mean, if an organization
Mhm.
could make you disposable at their own leverage, a player should be able to do the same thing. It should be balanced.
Okay, Lou, I see
You
you,
know,
man.
hold you to a certain. If an organization can hold you to a certain standard, then make you disposable, it should be both ways, man. I don't know why some of us are opposed to that. Like, why would I want to play for an organization
Which
that's
one
not?
do
I
not?
don't feel like doing what it is to put me in the position to be successful. You know what I'm saying? I just got to just sit there and go lay on a plastic ring and hope the ring fairy deliver me a ring and
Right,
just wait it out. Hopefully they
especially,
get it together.
especially Doc Rivers, man. I'm afraid of Doc Rivers, man. If he don't bring in results, man, he gonna be in that most overrated coach conversation, man. The longer he coaching and don't get the results, at this point, I mean, we all know he got the championship, but like what you done since then, you know what I mean? So it's like I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
And then
It,
once they put that team together, everybody pretty much was picking y'all to win.
like
You
easy,
know what
like
I'm
y'all
saying?
Picking who to win?
right.
Philly?
Boston.
Oh
I
wait,
was.
so Celtics. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like
The Celtics.
so, it's like people,
It
and I'm
wasn't
like
like he
Doc.
just emerged and made them a team that
Yeah,
was, you
and
know what I'm saying,
Rondo
wasn't
ran the
expected to
off, and
win.
Right, and Rondo who ran the offense, and going back and saw we had this conversation about the dysfunctions on that team. Ain't it coincidence, right, that everywhere Doc goes, it's like that.
I mean, I ain't saying he don't have no fault to it, but
But
they
it's
both been to different places and had, had some type of dysfunction that was,
right,
you know what I mean?
right.
But
But I think, well, Rondo chilled out though. Rondo chilled out. Rondo chilled out. But
but
it's
he
like
did have
Doc,
his run though.
he did. But I'm just saying Rondo chilled out. But it's like Doc, I didn't, but Doc could have had to handle that situation better. Because like I didn't. Doc could have handled that situation better. But then he went to the Clippers. They were dysfunctional. Nobody liked CP3, and that's it. You know, Blake and CP3 didn't really like each other. Then you go into this organization. Then the Sixers
Yo, we've
He
lost you.
got bounced out.
Oh,
He probably got a
oh,
call or
there you
something.
go.
Huh?
Sure thing.
Now he got bounced.
He
But
fell out.
but yeah, man. That's the only thing. Like I really don't care both ways, man. That's what you. But you know what? This is what make it hard to be a fan of an actual team in basketball, man. Because whether you know some of these teams have no chance of winning nothing, bro. Like in football, you can't say that in football. You never know. A Cinderella
Yeah,
team might come out of
football's
nowhere and
different.
win it
Yeah,
all. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of variables, more
But in
variables.
basketball, you know, if you a Magic fan, if you certain type of fan of team, you know ain't no way in hell you gonna win a chip.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm going back to what Ann was saying, talking about you want like superstars on your team, but like I'm not disrespecting your team, but y'all don't attract big superstar free agents.
But I'm saying I don't want to like if they say let's say LeBron go to my team and win, they're gonna say only because LeBron got there.
Hey, who
Yeah,
cares
yeah,
what the
like that's
but
all.
who cares? Nah, but who cares about that? In the day, you're a fan of the team. Your team
Yeah.
won. It is what it is. Who
Nah,
cares?
I don't, like I want to win by the niggas we got. I don't fuck LeBron
Man,
and
but y'all not gonna win with the people y'all got. That's the
even
point.
I'm a Kawhi fan. If Kawhi goes to Indiana and win, I'm like, oh, we got Kawhi. That's why we won. I want to win by a nigga
I
we
mean, that's
got.
why
We
teams win because they
drafted.
got good players, though.
Hold up, bro. Hold
Like,
But
up.
you
So
what?
you
gotta
think? Hold on.
draft a nigga. I want a
Oh,
nigga
oh
from
my
the
God. So
draft.
let me ask you a question. So it's a bonus. Let's say it's a bonus help y'all lead to win the championship. So
Yes,
you
I'll
going
be so happy. Yes, I'll
but
be happy.
Sabonis didn't coming from your team.
And I know he came from OKC, but he wasn't a superstar. He wasn't a superstar.
Okay,
Like,
okay,
like,
okay. Caris LeVert, Markham Brogdon.
but they not superstar. I know
But
Brogdon
Man,
who?
wasn't. He
This is
wasn't.
Sabonis not a
He
superstar either.
no, he
He
not.
is he a star. He's a talent. He got potential. He could
But
be.
if he win with Indiana, I'll be happy. And Marcus Brogdon, I know he won the Rookie of the Year, but I'll be happy. Nobody
Right,
don't talk about him. They
but here's
don't
the
even
thing
know what
though.
team he on. Matter of
Right.
fact, people who don't even know basketball like that, like CJ, he don't know basketball. Like he don't know what team Michael Brogdon on. Matter of fact, he don't even know Michael Brogdon.
What the hell you this is CJ for?
Nah,
CJ, I
I
know,
gotta
right?
bring him up. I don't like him because he don't know basketball. Like he be getting on ticket show for no reason. Like that's what I'm saying.
So,
Like, come
let
on,
me
man.
ask you this: are you good if y'all don't win for the next 20 years? You good? You content?
Nah, I'm not good. Nah, we gotta go
But
back to
that's
the
listen,
finals.
but at the
That's
end
what
of the
it
We
day,
gotta
sounds
go
like, though,
back.
bro. You
Nah,
talking
we
about
gotta
not
go
winning
back.
without superstars? I don't know who have a chance, especially in
We
basketball,
got to
without
the
winning without.
finals. Like when we played LA that year, we only had Reggie Miller and Jalen Rose
man, listen,
and Rick
right on there,
Smith.
Chris Smith, man. But yeah, but here's the thing. But here's the
Jermaine
problem,
O'Neal
though.
wasn't on the team,
No,
bro.
I'm tripping.
Like,
I'm tripping. He wasn't there at the time.
Yeah, he was still
But
yeah,
in
he was
Portland.
on Portland. He was on Portland, bro. He
yeah,
was a rookie.
but
Yeah.
here's the thing,
He
though, right?
wasn't no rookie in 2000.
Yes, he
But here's
was.
the
He was on Portland.
yeah,
He
Jermaine
yeah, he
got
was on
O'Neal.
drafted
Portland.
in '96. How he's a rookie in 2000?
Who said he was a
But
Jermaine
rookie?
either way,
O'Neal?
Anthony
Jermaine
no,
said he
O'Neal
but
was
was
a
a
high
rookie.
schooler. All right. Anyway, he was on
here's the
Portland.
but here's the point, though. Listen, Indiana. But the team that you root for, that's fans of, the GMs and stuff like that, they're trying to bring in superstars. Don't get it twisted. They're trying to bring superstars. Like they
Yeah,
trying to bring
yeah.
superstars, the thing that you don't like. Yeah, but I'm just so it's like you can't. You know what I mean?
I don't want Damian Lillard on my team. I don't want
You
that.
wilding. You was wilding, yo. It's
All
just
right.
like it ain't gonna work that way. It's just not gonna work that way. Y'all win the championship. I mean,
You got to have
like,
superstars to win championships. I don't know that is this how the
Right.
league works.
You gotta build your own superstar. That's what I'm saying.
man, you
That's
don't
not
can't
But
just
how
nobody.
that
build your
goes.
That's
own. That's easier said than done, man. Like you can't just say you build your own superstars, man.
But
but
Kawhi Leonard came out of nowhere. And what he
But
but
doing
he
he's
had
in the
still
league.
he's not even there no more though.
But then he
He's
come out
not
of nowhere.
he's
no,
not
really, he was
even
a
with the
lottery
team no
pick.
more,
I
and
mean,
they only
yeah.
won one chip when he played with them.
Like look at Toronto. You think
But
Toronto
then he went
cared?
to Toronto.
Hold on. So okay,
So
so you think Toronto fans care that Kawhi Leonard did what he did? He get traded in there 1 year. You think they care?
Right now, they care. But like as years go
But
man,
on, they'll say we won a chip. Yeah.
all that being said, Indiana been in the league for since the 70s. They've been in the NBA since the 70s. I know y'all got the ABA championship, but you trying to tell me y'all been in the league way longer than the Toronto Raptors and they got a championship before y'all? That's
That's because of
unacceptable. Y'all,
that's because of Kawhi Leonard, though. That's because of
okay,
Kawhi.
right, but all I'm saying is this though. Those are the type of moves y'all gotta make to win championships.
I take a yo. We can't have no LeBron James bringing
Man,
us a chip, man.
I'm not saying
We're
specifically
not picking
LeBron
no
James.
particular
I'm
name,
not.
but you,
I'm saying a super. You need talent to win championship.
I can't have KD
Even
coming to Indiana and win a chip. I can't have that, man.
man, you all right, man.
It's not gonna look right. Like, oh,
I hear
KD
you.
won the chip.
And listen, man, I'm telling you this, right? I'm telling you this, right? Like for
All right.
example,
What about the Golden State Warriors? All right, they won a
but
one chip, right?
right?
And what they did after that, they had to get
But
KD to win two chips.
hold
Now
up, though.
they ain't
No,
Hold
make
up,
the
now,
playoffs
whoa.
since KD left. Since
hold up,
KD
though.
left, they ain't
Yo,
win no
hold up.
more.
The
They can't
two.
even make the playoffs.
Hold up. See, that's a good example. You talking about the homegrown? Listen, you need a bunch of. It's a lot of variables in winning the championship, right? I'm not saying you can't win without homegrown talent, but we have to forget Iguodala and Bogut. They didn't come from Golden State. They was
Yeah,
two key players in that first
but
championship.
they role players.
It
I,
doesn't matter. They still helped win the
I'm all
championship.
right when winning with role players. I don't
It's not
want no
about.
like Michael
Listen,
Jordan come to my
but
team and
okay, but
win.
here's the
Like,
problem.
come on, I don't get no points for that.
But here's a problem. Y'all not drafting Stephen Curry type of players. Y'all not drafting Klay Thompsons or Draymond Green type of players. Y'all not drafting them
He
caliber of
said
players.
Draymond Green.
and
I'm
that
just
and put
saying.
this spin on it too. Hold on, true. And the
Well,
thing
you
about
gotta
it, even
build
if
your team. That's
hold
what I'm
on,
saying. You
let
gotta
me say
build it.
this:
Like
the
Golden
way
State
the
did.
and the way the league is going, even if you were to get a premier superstar talent, more time than less, they're gonna try to get out of Indiana because it's not the market they like.
All right. Let's go to
So
John
what?
Morant.
It's damn if you do,
John
damn if you
Morant.
don't.
John Morant. Right. Let him build his team. Don't trade him. Let him stay where
He
he at.
might end up wanting out though. They already talking about
Yeah.
Zion wanting out.
Yeah, look, they won
What
out.
they talking
Right? I
about?
don't
Luca.
like that.
They talking about Luca wanting out of Dallas, and
Yeah,
Dallas one of the
well,
bigger markets.
well, everybody
Did
won out. That's what I'm saying. Like you won out.
but
Just build your
I'm
team and win.
I'm saying what?
Like
So what you
Giannis
gonna
is
do?
doing.
But
Man, you
but what
spitting
you
What?
facts right now. That's facts.
but what you gonna do? What you gonna do when you build up a premier superstar, young superstar player, and he want to go to a bigger market like L.A., New
Well,
York,
that's
different
what.
places,
Listen, it ain't him.
or
All
Miami?
right, all right. You see
So
what
now you
Giannis
done
is
build him
doing.
up to leave.
Giannis is probably winning chip this year, and he didn't
Okay,
leave. Everybody say he should leave,
but that's
but he didn't.
but that's one story out of
Right,
five different stories I give
but you're
you.
not
Look at
putting that right,
OKC.
right. You're not putting that in context. Look at the team that's built around him. You make it seem like no, they're not regular role players yet. He got Brook
All
Lopez,
right,
one of the
but
best.
all right. True
Hold
king.
up.
All right,
But let me
you.
finish. This is not
All
a
right,
that's not a regular team. Brook Lopez is for a role player. He's one
man.
of the best defensive centers in the league and one of the best shooting centers in the league. You got Drew Holiday, one of the best
First
combo
team
guards
all
in the league.
defense.
But they
First team
role
all
players
defense.
though. At the end of the
Hold up.
day,
You got to put it in context. Who they exactly those role players are? Chris Middleton is a top 10 small forward in the league. So
all right.
you have Mike Budenholzer, and then he's been a good coach. He's been coach of the year multiple times. He's a solid coach. I mean, it's a lot of variables come into it. You like Giannis is a MVP. He's arguably some people say maybe the best player in the world. You add those top 10 small forward, all team first defense, and Drew Holiday, and all defensive caliber player, and Brook Lopez. He didn't win it this year, but he won it
Man,
last
you
year.
saying all that nonsense. All right,
It's
before the
not
year, you
nonsense.
took.
It's a team.
All right, let me
Man,
ask
you
you.
just
I'm
do
gonna ask
not
you
want to
two
give
questions.
PJ Tucker no love.
No,
I'm gonna ask you.
okay. And
All
PJ
right,
Tucker.
before the year
That's
started, True King, who you picked for the
I'm just,
East? Who
huh?
you took? Who you picked for the East before the year?
I had Bucks or Philly.
All
I had
right,
them
but
one of them go out the East.
he had the Bucks. All right, I don't believe that.
It
But
hurt me.
anyway,
It hurt me to say that. It hurt me to say that. But I had Philly being better than Celtics this year.
all right, all right. What's his name? Trade him, the light skinned nigga. If he leaves your team, you'll get mad.
He ain't gonna leave. So I'm not even worried about
Look at
that.
that. He ain't gonna leave. All right. Look at
Yeah,
that.
not
Look,
no,
you
not
already know.
not.
Like he can't
But
win there.
okay. But all that being said, though, right? Because you can't. Okay, to your team, to my team, we have like okay. You talking about homegrown
I
talent?
might have got history. Larry
Hold
Bird,
up. You
he
talking
not
about
there no
homegrown
more.
talent? You talking about homegrown talent? Who y'all?
All right.
Who?
Why he want to leave though?
Huh?
Like he want to leave. Why he
Who?
want to leave?
Jason said, "What you mean you want to leave?"
I said, if he wants to leave, will you be okay with it?
We'll figure that out when that time comes. But why?
And look at
Like
that. But you saying bonus, like, come on, dog. Like, you making no sense, bro.
but here's
Let's
the
say Tatum want to leave, like, we can't win. Like,
hold
you'll
up.
be mad?
Hold up though, but hold up. Let's be real though. Like, but y'all organization, you can't compare Indiana to Boston. First of all, y'all fired McMillan for no reason.
Yo, I heard. Yeah, they did. Yeah. Nate McMillan's still coaching.
So that's
Yeah.
why. So it's a lot of variables when you talk about like building a championship.
Yeah, everybody, organization not created equal. We had this conversation like everybody's situation is equal. I
It's
don't know
not.
why we do that.
And like, okay, you talking about homegrown talent. The homegrown talent is on your team when y'all starting five is Miles Turner. And
Yeah,
no
but
disrespect to
they
Miles
got him
Turner, no
shooting
disrespect.
threes. They got him
Right.
shooting threes now. Like, come on, man.
But he's
Like,
a shooter though. But I mean, Miles Turner is one
but
of
he
the
was
best.
better in the inside. He was better in the inside. Now
Yeah,
they
but
got
all
him
that
on a.
being said, he's not no superstar though. So that's the
Yeah, he
homegrown,
not.
the best homegrown talent you're not is not no superstar. Not even really. He's an all star caliber player. Well, that's
But they
it.
about to get rid of him, and that's stupid.
You got to
See,
do that to help build what.
they should
I
have
don't
kept
know.
him on the inside. They got him shooting threes and all that. Man,
Listen,
come on, man.
all I'm saying is this: Jalen Rose wasn't drafted by Indiana, and he got help y'all got to the finals. So what? So you if they would have somehow won, you'd be praising. You would have been praising Jalen Rose to this day.
I'll be praising Reggie
Man,
Miller.
that you
Like,
see that
what are you
motherfucker
talking about?
cheering for Detroit last night? That nigga was happy as hell.
The,
Detroit,
the
man.
thing about it is
Detroit. That's good for Detroit, though.
the
That's
thing
good for
about it
Detroit.
is we like to bring up the anomalies. The Golden State is an anomaly. I can name 5 or 6, 7 teams that everybody quote unquote done the right way. Is done drafted premier. Look at OKC. Look at all the talent they drafted in the past 10, 15 years. Durant, Ibaka, Westbrook, Harden. All them players gone now. They don't have nothing
Right,
remotely close to the top they have now.
right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And they are market. Nobody's going to OKC in free agency. Ain't no star players going there. But they done.
Right.
But they
They
done
got to build
developed three of the top stars in the league.
But that's
right. But
So
their
what
here's
do they do?
problem.
Doing it the
hold
right
up.
way, quote unquote.
Right, and hold up, and all that being said, though, and the reason why that messed up because owners want to be cheap. But going back to that,
Yeah.
Sam Pressey, he's one of the best when it comes to finding talent. That's his. He's one of the best GMs in the league. Indiana, I don't know who the Indiana GM is, but you can't. It's different variables to help build a
And if
championship team.
the
It's
thing
different
about this, if
variables.
Zion end up leaving, you gonna have New Orleans in the past 10 years to have two of the top premier potential superstars in the league from AD to Zion. They drafted, developed, and now they gone.
It's hard to win in smart markets, man. It's hard to do it.
You know what I'm
No, it's
saying?
not. No,
It
it's
is
not. You
hard.
can
You
win.
can't say how it's not hard. When was the last small
No,
market to
yo,
win a
dude,
championship?
they got
When
the
was the last
star
small
players.
market to win a championship?
But if you got the star player, why is they leaving for? Like, why is you leaving?
Who?
Well, like, I don't understand that, bro.
But when the last small market that won a championship?
Cause everybody
Cleveland,
left the small
LeBron,
market.
LeBron,
Exactly.
them,
That was
LeBron
what 20.
in
Exactly.
Yeah,
2016.
LeBron had to
Yeah.
come back because he came back because Kyrie was there. That's the only reason he
So
came back.
the only way you
I'm
can
just
win in a
saying.
small market is if you have possibly a premier. It was still tougher to bring certain players early in LeBron's career, but that's the only way you win in a small market. You're gonna have to have a
Right.
premier star that can attract certain type of free agencies or make a key
Right.
trade. But that's
I
still
don't
even
I don't
hard
I don't know
because
Annie K.
Paul George didn't even want to
Annie
come.
K said Toronto. Y'all agree with that?
Toronto not a small
Toronto's
market.
a big
Toronto not
market.
no
But they
small
had
market.
Kawhi Leonard. They had Kawhi Leonard.
Okay, but I'm just saying they're not a small market though. Like it's hard for small markets to win championships. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
Toronto
that's just
Toronto
reality of it.
huge.
It's not
I
hard,
actually
man.
wanted to live in
And now,
Toronto.
if you is a small market, you have to know you have no
Salute to you,
choice.
Will. I see
All
you in the
right, all
building.
right, all right. True King. In the next 5 years, you think Boston gonna go to the finals? I ain't even
Yes,
saying
there's a
win. Are they
possibility.
gonna
It's a strong
go?
possibility.
Get the fuck out.
But they,
All
What
right,
you
whatever,
mean?
man.
but they not.
Get
They
the
sure
fuck
not
out
gonna
of
go
here.
trying to look to develop young talent. That ain't no. That's not the way in
Yeah,
the
but
league.
all that being said, but here's the thing about you can like somebody like a Boston or Indiana. It's easy for Boston to like you said they attract more. They attract more free
Yeah,
agents
they're a
than
prestige
Indiana would.
franchise. Yeah.
All right, all
Like
right, all right. To the King. Who going to the finals this year? It's not no.
Man,
Who going?
it's a
It's
it's a
gonna be a
lot of
small
stuff to
Milwaukee,
market
be. We
team.
don't know
Milwaukee,
what kind
It's
of
gonna
wins
be
Milwaukee,
gonna
a
be
small
made.
market team.
Milwaukee and Suns. Those two
All
small
right.
market teams, but that's an
All
anomaly
right
though.
then.
That is an anomaly.
All right then.
That's
Man,
an
cut this
anomaly
shit
though.
out.
That's rare.
But it could happen. That's what I'm
But
saying.
you,
It could happen.
but ain't you got to realize it? The last two quote unquote small market teams, Toronto and Cavs, they had arguably the best players in the league on their team at the time.
Who?
And look, and
Toronto.
going back,
Who
hold
Toronto
on,
had?
going
Kawhi
back,
and LeBron.
Oh yeah, yeah,
right,
Cleveland
Kawhi.
had Kawhi. They didn't
Yeah.
have
right,
no people that wasn't superstars. They didn't
right,
have no
and
just no role players out
yeah,
there.
and here's the thing though, so this year most likely the Suns picked on last night. I mean, it ain't over till it's over, but I don't know if the Clippers can go back down 2-3 times in a row. But
Yeah, yeah, they
Yeah.
not. Yeah, it's over. Yeah.
Suns look like Suns, and I don't got the Hawks beating the Bucks at all. That's just a bad That's a bad matchup. Um,
But I got going seven though.
Milwaukee, and Suns. Those are talented teams. They got ascending superstar. Devin Booker not a superstar yet, but he's ascending.
But
He's up and
he
coming.
was drafted by who? He was drafted by who? The
Huh?
Suns. All right, he
The,
homegrown.
What about Chris?
From
Okay,
the
Chris
Suns.
Paul. Chris Paul. Okay, and Chris Paul took him to another level. Where he can come on. That's off a trade. You
you got to
can't
have a little
build
bit
off
of
of
everything,
homegrown talent.
man. You got to have
You can't
superstars,
But
young
build.
I
You
don't
developing
can't.
care
talent.
if you get a nigga on a free agent. I said don't like. Let's say if KD
No,
want
he
to
don't
go to
gotta
the
be a
Pacers
right.
and
You have a problem with
he
that.
gonna bring like 8 niggas with him. Like, come on, man, that don't
No,
count.
but you got but
Like,
being an Indiana fan, you can't be that way because let's keep it real. A lot of people that don't want to even go to Indiana. So the fact that he would, let's say if he would do that, you had to appreciate him for that.
that he gonna bring 8 niggas with him?
Cause
Like, that's not
what you
good.
mean? No big free agent. What was the last big free agent signed to Indiana?
I
Yeah, that's
don't
what
know.
I'm finna
I don't even know.
Exactly. Like you can't that's what I'm saying. You can't think that way. Because at the end of the day, you gotta be appreciative.
Yeah,
I'm
damn.
just saying.
that's
Right.
why I asked you got to be content with never winning again because the whole your ideology behind winning is
So
damn
if
near
I get,
impossible.
so if you
I'm gonna
get
say this.
Michael,
Hey,
if you
hey,
get Michael
Annie
Jordan
K
on
said
your
I think
team,
the Celtics can go to the finals in the next 5 years. You know, True gonna agree with that, but what do y'all think, man? Because
It
I
Brad
still
mean,
come
Stevens
down
in
to
the
the moves they
office.
make.
it got about the movie make. It's definitely a possibility. I don't think people
come
would be
on, all right,
surprised.
all right, all right, yo,
But
Super King, if y'all get KD next year and win, you gonna feel good about that?
you're
Like,
damn
come on,
right.
man,
What are you talking about?
come on,
What are you
man, you
talking
only
about? What
you
are you
only doing
talking
because you
about?
got
I'll be
KD, right? Come on,
I'll
that
be
don't count.
bragging. What
You
are you
need
talking
star
about?
players to win in
Yo,
this in
Polo. Yo,
NBA,
Polo. Let
man.
me say one thing, Polo. Yo, nobody better not steal my shit. DeAndre Ayton is David Robinson 2.0. Niggas
You
better not
gotta
ever
chill out.
steal my shit.
You gotta
Oh
Yes,
chill
he
my
out.
is.
God,
I don't
Yes,
think
the
nobody
hell
will
he
steal
is.
that.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
he
think nobody
wild.
will.
Man, get out of here.
Nobody wants to steal that.
I
Yeah,
never
I'm not
caught.
gonna steal
I
it.
see Wiseman
No.
more than David Robinson, but Aiden is just man. Aiden hitting the jumper now, so he's something different. But I'll let y'all cook on that. Go ahead, man. It's a good one.
He
Go
gonna
ahead,
be
man.
David.
Continue this shit right here. I'm
Yeah,
enjoying
but
this.
I'm saying,
Go.
listen. At the end of the day, man,
Yo,
listen.
I've
It's
been
Hey,
saying
David
it.
Robinson.
To the king
Yo.
lying right now.
Ayton has
Like, come
improved
on,
his
man.
game. Yo,
You don't
yo.
be mad.
Besides Joker, and B, Ayton is that next big man after them niggas, man. Ain't no other big man
I
better than Ayton, son.
I
I'm
had to
telling you
come.
that right now. Telling you that right
I
now.
can't compare them to the big men of the
There's
'90s
no
because they
other
had a lot
big
of
men.
production.
Nigga, it's
A
only
lot of
like two
production,
big men
man.
in the league, man. What the
You better
fuck
than
we're
Christian
talking
Wood.
about?
Yeah, I had to see more production from him because a lot of people don't know David Robinson in his prime was an animal.
No,
Yeah,
I ain't
Was
gonna
the
he
do that.
average
was.
boy. He was the beast
Facts,
I don't
man.
think he got.
facts,
But
I don't
Cal.
think he
listen,
got David
Facts.
Robinson
Tell
game.
these niggas that, man. That nigga face up game
I
was
ain't get
unreal
nobody
He only
that
got
easy,
David
man.
Robinson game.
until he got
listen to what I'm
destroyed by
saying, bro.
Olajuwon, but that's a whole nother story.
No, listen to what I'm saying about. I'm saying he could be. Yo, listen, man. The way he playing, son, it's similar to David Robinson, son. I'm telling you, he got to keep getting better. but he's similar to David Robinson, son. David
Man, come
Robinson was
on,
They
man.
ain't the
left-handed.
same
I mean,
size.
Man, what's wrong with
They don't
this
got the
guy,
same
bro?
game, man. I don't think they got the
Yeah,
same
this
game.
guy crazy.
Y'all niggas don't know nothing about basketball, son. Y'all niggas
Listen,
are
Well,
we're
you
not
don't
crackheads.
saying,
know
hold on,
nothing
hold on.
about basketball. Sam,
We're
what
not
you
saying
saying?
he can't be a great big man, but he don't got the same game as David Robinson. David
Yeah,
Robinson was
yeah,
a
this
great
nigga
defender.
on crack or something.
David
Yo,
Listen,
shut
Robinson
your
David
had a
whole
Robinson
ass
had a
up,
lot of
man.
hope.
David
Stop
Robinson had a
talking to
better
me.
face-up game and post-up game than
Yeah,
Aiden.
that's what a lot of people
I'm
don't know. His face-up game was serious. David Robinson, the triple threat, you face you up, pump
Listen,
fake,
listen,
all
Man,
type of.
listen, listen, listen. I watched David Robinson before all y'all youngsters. So sit down. So sit down. Y'all young,
I'm
man.
older
I
than you,
watched David
punk boy.
Robinson.
you ain't.
I'm older than you, nigga. Shut up, nigga.
What?
I'm older than you, nigga.
Oh,
I
hey,
man,
said this
Will,
shit
you
man.
ain't
before
that
you.
old, nigga.
Yo,
Fuck out of here,
Don't even
nigga.
try that, nigga.
Fuck out of here. What's wrong
I'm
with this
36.
nigga coming
I'm
here?
30. I'm
All
36.
right,
Nigga,
I
you
I'm
watched
still
David
fuck,
young,
Robinson.
nigga.
fuck,
South
fuck
your
I'm
you.
age.
36. I'm older
The
than
fuck
you.
is wrong with this punk ass nigga?
Son,
Shut
I'm
up,
older
hold
nigga.
than
on.
him.
Man, shut
I
up,
know
nigga.
you got a couple years over me. Hold on. I know you got a couple
Uh,
years over me, but at
hey,
the end
bro,
of the
I'm
day,
older
I'm
than
older
I
than
you.
watch
both of y'all,
Hell no,
nigga.
I watch
I'm
Shut
basketball.
38.
your dumb ass up, little nigga.
I'm
Man,
36.
come on, man. All
Hold on.
right,
I'm a
I'm in
couple
my
years younger than
40s.
you.
I'm
I'm in my
36, bro.
40s. I'm in my
Uh-huh.
40s. Fuck, boy. Fuck
Son,
out
Nah,
of
but
here.
South, I think
I
South
turned
Chill,
36
36.
chill,
before
man.
you.
Chill, man.
What you
And
talking
I'm
about?
born
Nigga,
in
you
the
a
at
little
the
bit,
first
bro.
of 36, January the 7th. So if
Cause
you
this
ain't
nigga
born before
always
that
come
date,
in. He
Man,
always
get out of
come
here,
in talking
man.
that
Get out of
horse
here with
shit.
that shit,
Like,
man.
shut up,
Get out of
man.
here, man. Get
He
out of here. I'm
Hey,
from the
hey,
city.
South, you a
I'm
D
from the
Wade 36,
I'm from
man.
I'm from the city. I'm from the
he
city
said
where
I'm a D
basketball
Wade
is named.
36. What?
Yo, I'm from the
Don't
city
put
where
my name with no D
basketball
What
is
is
Wade.
D
named,
Wade
nigga.
36 though?
Yeah, D
What
Wade
the hell is
36.
that?
Nah, D Wade
Nah, D
39. D
Wade
Wade 39.
39.
No, I'm saying like D Wade, man. He look young, but when he get out there, man, that motherfucker look
He
old as
weighed
a motherfucker.
39.
D
Yeah, he
Wade
39,
39.
bro.
Yes,
Yeah, he
D Wade
39.
39. His birthday in
He a
January.
Capricorn too, yeah. Yeah, he a
Yeah, I
Capricorn
know.
too.
I'm saying like when he was playing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Damn,
All right,
CP3
yo.
come back game three. Yo,
Yeah.
CP3 come back game three, son. Forget about it, man.
Now,
Forget
I
about it,
think,
man.
they say he can be out for the whole week because he the
Yo,
protocol.
man. I ain't gonna
Now they
lie,
don't
man.
need him. I don't think they need
I
him. They
wanna
don't
see
need him.
I wanna see Kawhi. I wanna see Kawhi go to the finals. But yo, Chris Paul needs to go to the finals, man.
Yeah, though. I'm
I
gonna be
I
honest
don't
though.
see. Yeah, it's hard. I don't see them
Shit,
coming.
Paul George ass need to get there so they can stop all the stigma about his ass.
Man,
Boy, ain't
Yo,
never gonna sweep it under the rug.
he choked last night.
Paul George sold for
He
missing
choked.
free throws though, man.
He choked last
All
night.
right.
He missed them
That
two
was
free throws. He
wild.
choked, man.
That was
I'm.
wild. That man missed 2 free throws. I'm like, yo, you missed two of
Hey,
them. Like, really though?
I'm not.
I'm like,
I'm not really disappointed in Paul George, man. I just know what he is. I don't get too
He
high
a
on
first
him. Don't
ballot.
get too low on
Yeah.
him. Like
Listen, he
I'm
a
not
first
gonna be
ballot Hall
shocked
of
if he
Famer,
choke.
man. Listen, he's a
Yeah.
first ballot Hall of Famer. Listen, I'm not. Listen, listen. He has, but he was sold for that though. He was sold for that. Like, come on, man.
I
You missed
mean,
two
most
free
people
throws.
don't even expect them to be still playing, man, after Kawhi went out. So he
Yeah,
had a good
yeah,
season. No matter if they get swept or not, he had a good
yeah.
season,
Listen,
man.
hey. He led him to the
Damn,
Western Conference
South, you
Finals.
talking like it's over, nigga. God damn,
I
nigga, that
know.
ain't
Hey,
over,
hold on.
Like you
Yeah, what
said,
you
boy.
say?
God
hey,
damn.
I'm saying this
You
though.
got a
No,
good
but
season.
people
Tyronn
be
Nigga
Lue.
putting
ready to
these
close the casket
people
and
be
shit.
putting these crazy expectations on players, man.
Yo,
Nah, but
so the
listen,
Like
they
he
had a
done
series
great
ain't
showed you
season
something.
over.
though. They had a great
The
He
season.
series
already
ain't
ready to
over
send
until
that
the
nigga
first
home.
team went on the road.
Like true
Hey,
team
listen,
The
doing.
man.
series ain't over until the
The
series not
series ain't
over
over
until
until Lizzo
the first
sing.
road team.
Yeah,
Until the
I ain't gonna
first
hold you
road
though.
team went on the road, man.
Lizzo got to sing first, man.
When
Yeah,
the
listen,
first when yo, it doesn't matter. The Clippers are done. I said that on
hey,
Ticket
I'm gonna
Show
say,
last night. If they fall behind 0-2, it's over. They're not coming back this time.
hey, I'm
It's
gonna say
over.
this though. I'm gonna say this though, man. But Tyronn was the head coach. We don't know, man. I'm gonna say that. Tyronn Lue is
Is
the head
who?
coach.
Hey, y'all can't keep blaming
but
these coaches, man.
Yo,
no, I'm saying no. I ain't
yo,
blame
Yo,
him.
it is
yo,
the
No, I didn't
coaches,
blame him.
man.
yo,
Hold
Polo,
on.
No,
Hey,
it is
yo,
the
true. Hey,
Polo,
true.
coaches.
His name's
It is the
Ginobili, man.
coaches.
Ginobili,
No.
man.
yo,
Ginobili.
Hold on.
yo,
No, I'm saying though. So, no, I'm saying Tyronn Lue. He got some comebacks, man. He's good for. Listen, don't count Tyronn Lue
Yo, he
out. Don't count.
already came
That's what I
back. You
said. Yeah,
can't
that's
keep
what I
coming
said. I
back.
don't.
Don't
Yeah,
I,
count.
yo,
Don't
you
count
was there.
Tyronn Lue out. The
No,
comeback
it's
coach.
over.
The
3
comeback
strikes you
coach.
out, my nigga. Like, get the
Hey,
fuck out of
no,
here. He
no,
not
but
hey,
coming
Anthony,
back
but
this
Anthony, you
time.
gotta be
He's
real
not
careful.
coming
You
back
gotta
this
be,
time.
but
It's
Anthony,
over.
but Anthony, you gotta be real careful because these Clippers, they always come back from a 2-0.
All right,
Yo,
they
the
only
fact.
did it
Oh
two
yeah,
Yo,
times.
yo,
They're
yo,
not coming
yo, you
back
can
the
say,
third time.
yo, Yo,
Your
this the same
time's
dude.
over.
This the same dude that said that KD and them was gonna go to the finals and win the championship. What happened?
All right. What? It was a
Oh,
step
excuse
off the
me.
3-point
Yeah,
line.
Ed,
Excuse
Shut
me.
the
yeah, Ed,
fuck
you
up.
did say
Excuse
that
Man,
though,
get
me.
the
nigga.
fuck out of here,
Excuse
nigga.
me.
If
What you
his
say?
feet
Excuse
wasn't on
me.
that line, they win that
Excuse
game. Shut
me.
the fuck up.
I think
Ooh.
everybody on the
Excuse me.
panel picked the Bucks, right?
No, you
I
picked the
know
Yeah,
I,
Bucks,
yeah.
Polo.
I know
I
Yeah,
I
remember you
said
pretty
it.
picked the
much.
Bucks.
Yep.
That's why I
Polo,
don't
you
ask
picked the
about.
That
Bucks.
was a step off the 3-point line. All right. If he
Showed you
don't,
that.
if his
Hey,
foot not
hey,
on the 3-point
hey, he
line,
showed the airball
they
that
win the
shot.
game. They-
He also airballed.
Hey Ed, did you burn Joe Harris's jersey?
huh?
Did
Hey,
you did you
yo.
Well, it
burn
don't
his
even
jersey
matter.
too?
It don't matter. It don't even matter. They lost. They'll be back next year. It don't even matter.
Man, that's
Kawhi's
easier
still
said than
playing,
done.
but
Easier
Kawhi's
said
gonna
than
get his
done.
ass kicked. He gonna get his ass kicked
And
by the
not if they
Suns.
playing in the
But it's
fucking
over.
Olympics.
Yo,
They
Polo.
trying to
Yo,
get a
Polo.
Tokyo
Remember?
ring.
Yo, Polo. Polo. Remember how they were talking about how
What you say,
Brooklyn
Will?
run New York? I don't think so. The New York Knicks always run New York.
No,
Nobody
that's
said.
hey.
Nobody
Yeah,
said
they do.
Brooklyn
Yeah, they
Hey,
won.
that's
do.
the same
Yeah,
thing with
they
the
do.
Clippers in
Hey, the
LA
only
going
thing,
on,
listen,
man.
Yo,
hey,
Got
Nobody
yo,
no
say
yo,
that.
hey, the
yo,
only thing that run New
yo,
York is the only thing that run New York is the Harlem Globetrotters, man. Come on, we ain't doing that, man.
yo, Polo. Yo, Polo. Polo. The Knicks is
What's
always
up?
gonna be a New York town because at the
Yeah,
end of the
it
day,
always a
no,
New
no,
York town. I
listen,
know that.
Polo,
I'm from New
Polo,
York, dumbass.
Nah,
Polo,
let him say
Polo,
it, man. Let him say it.
All right, come
Polo.
on, man.
All right, you want me to tell you this, Polo? When the Knicks had their playoff games at home this postseason, they sold out
Yeah.
in 15 minutes. The Nets had to
Okay.
pay
And they got the.
buy one get one free. Buy one
All
get
right.
one free. The Knicks don't
And
do that.
what the
The
Knicks
Knicks
got
don't
their
Y'all
do
ass
that.
kicked
lost,
though.
and
They
y'all
got
The
still
their
Knicks
ass
lost.
don't
kicked
do
though.
that.
They
Hey,
got
y'all
their
still
ass
lost
kicked.
though.
Yeah, they got their
The
ass
Knicks
kicked.
don't
Y'all
do that.
still lost though.
Yeah, they got
It
their
don't
ass kicked.
matter. It don't
Thank you.
matter. It
They
don't
got their
matter.
Y'all
ass
It
cooked
kicked.
don't
y'all.
Shut up,
matter.
Y'all
nigga.
cooked y'all.
Everybody,
Shut up, little nigga. Yeah, they got their ass kicked,
yo.
man.
Let me say this, yo, Polo. Let me say this, Polo. Even the legend, Magic Johnson said superstars are coming to the Garden because
Fuck Magic
they
Johnson. Fuck him,
what?
man.
Oh,
He not from New York.
I don't know,
Fuck
man.
him.
Magic
Man,
Johnson was
Man, he
kind of
ain't from
capping with
New
Ben
York.
Simmons, though,
Yeah,
talking
yeah, he
about, oh,
always
yeah.
cap. Yeah, he on cap.
He was
Man,
What he
capping
say?
fuck
about
What he
Ben
say,
Magic
Simmons. I
Will?
Johnson.
still
Ben
believe
Simmons.
in him.
Man,
Ben
fuck out of
Simmons
here,
had a
nigga.
bad yo. Ben Simmons was terrible, bro. Ben Simmons was terrible, man.
Just
That's
like
just
the
sad,
Knicks
man.
was in the
We
first
all
round.
agree to that,
I'm
man.
not
All
But
worried.
right, all right.
Yo,
what he
Yeah,
gonna do
yo,
to
just like
change
the
that shit, though,
yo,
Will? You know?
yo. I'm not
Julius
worried about it. The
Randle.
Knicks
Hey,
is gonna
true,
get
and I
Just
feel
like
people.
like
The
Julius
Ben
Knicks gonna
Randle.
Ben
get
setting his
Julius
people.
ways
Randle.
young and South Dakota. He's setting his ways, man.
The
Well,
Knicks
we'll
gonna
see.
get
We'll
people.
see.
The Knicks
yeah,
gonna get
could be.
superstars.
We'll see.
The Knicks
The Knicks
gonna
is
do
getting
what?
superstars in summer.
Who they getting?
Man, y'all not getting no
World
super. Come
Wide
on,
West,
man.
World
Hold up,
Wide West, Leon
dog. Hold
Rose.
up.
Yo,
I'm
World
gonna let
Wide
you
West,
finish.
Leon
do they
Rose.
play basketball?
World
Get
Wide
the
West,
fuck out of here,
Leon
man.
Rose.
This nigga
They
Hold
might
on,
talking
get
all
Will.
this
Zion.
shit.
They
Hey,
might get
Man,
Will.
shut
Zion.
your dumb ass
Hold
up,
on,
nigga.
Will. Hold on, Will. We're not doing that because you the same person that said CB3 was gonna be
World
on the
Wide
Knicks
West.
too.
Okay,
Yeah,
but look
true.
You
at
said
this
He
though.
did
CB3
him.
was gonna be
Yo,
on the
Yeah,
Knicks
this
yo,
too.
nigga's a
okay,
liar.
okay.
Man, get
But look
your
Hey,
at
dumb
this.
ass out
hey,
of
You
y'all
know
here.
what?
motherfuckers around get
Yo,
Schroeder, Will.
You know why CP3 ain't go to the Knicks?
Y'all go get
I'm about to
Schroeder,
tell you
nigga.
why.
Why he didn't
Yo,
go? Why he
listen.
didn't
I
I'm
go,
about
want to
to
you
hear.
tell you
dumb
why
motherfucker?
CP3 ain't
I
go
want to
to
hear
the
this.
Knicks. I'm
Why?
about to tell
Why?
you right now.
Go
The
ahead.
reason
All right.
why CP3 ain't go to the Knicks is because
Why?
he knew that the Knicks wasn't gonna have no crowd until the end of the year. That's
Get
why
the
Get out of
fuck.
here.
CP3 ain't
Yo,
gone.
Damn.
why?
Huh?
Yo,
All right,
sounds
Oh
stupid.
wow.
all right,
That sounds
all right,
crazy.
yo,
Phoenix.
all right,
Phoenix had the
That
yo,
same
all
sounds
right,
thing,
okay,
dummy.
crazy.
okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
you
okay,
dummy.
okay.
Phoenix
You
didn't
got
have a
no
crowd
source
All
for
right,
either.
that.
listen to
Shut up,
this.
you
You got
Listen
no
to
dumbass.
source
this.
for that. You got
I'm
He
no
didn't
dumb.
source
want.
for
He
that.
didn't want to come to the
All
Knicks because
Get
right,
of
your
okay,
stupid
fans.
ass
okay,
You ain't
out
got
of
no
here.
source for that.
You
You ain't got
dumbass
no
nigga.
source on
okay,
that information you
okay,
just said.
okay. I know.
That's
Yo,
wild
when
thinking.
free agents come to the Knicks this
Y'all
summer,
getting Kawhi,
yo,
right? Y'all
yo,
gonna get
keep the
Kawhi
fact,
too, right? Man, get your dumb ass out of
yo,
here, nigga.
I'm a dumbass, but
I
where your
mean,
team at? Where your team at?
Will
They ain't
my
even make the
team is where
postseason.
your team.
Your team ain't even
My
make the
team is where your
postseason.
team.
They ain't even
And
make the
your team only
postseason.
won one game, nigga. They got their ass
I'd
kicked.
rather
Y'all only
I'd
won one
rather win
game,
one
nigga.
game. I'd rather win
You
one
rather
game than
win
not be
one
in the
game?
postseason.
All right,
I'd
then
rather
y'all
win
got your
one
ass
game
kicked.
than not be in
Y'all
the
got your ass
postseason.
kicked. Y'all got
Man,
your
get
ass
out of
kicked
here, man.
by a
Get out of here, man.
fucking a
Get out of
little
here,
nigga.
man.
A little
You a
I'm
nigga
hating
gonna
ass
tell
whipped
you,
nigga.
man.
y'all.
I
You
wish
a
the
hating
Celtics
ass
played.
nigga.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. I wish the Celtics played the next this playoff. I'm trying to tell you, we've been in the second round, man. We probably would have been East Coast Finals, man.
Alright.
We probably would have beat Ben Simmons, man. What?
Yeah.
We made East Coast Finals, man.
But
It's all good.
but this
It's all
this the
good.
thing. This the thing.
Listen.
It makes
Yo, listen.
with
When my
Will.
team lose, I don't have excuses for my team like other people.
Yes, you
I
do.
keep it
Yes,
real.
you do.
I keep
Yes,
it
you
real.
do.
No, I didn't have
You
no
always
excuses.
do. Man, shut your
I didn't
dumb
have
ass.
no
You
excuses.
always do.
I didn't have no
Yes, you
excuses.
did.
I said we got an
Yes,
ass
you
kick.
did.
I said that we got Polo. Didn't I say
So,
we got an ass kick, Polo? Didn't I say that, Polo?
yo, Polo, yo, why you
We
didn't
got
pay
an ass
Miles? Why you didn't pay
Come
Miles
on,
his
son.
money?
Hey,
Come
Yo,
on,
get
son.
your
hey,
dumb
Come on,
ass out of
son.
here, nigga. Pay
Come on,
Miles his
man.
Hey,
money,
your
you
money, huh?
punk ass nigga.
Oh.
Get out of here, nigga.
What? Somebody
Yo,
You
this
hey,
dead?
but
pussy
nigga clown.
nigga.
Yo, he
at the
come
end of
on,
the
he
day,
come on people's platforms to be clowns, man. He a clown, man. Get out of here, man. Get your
Nigga,
clown
I'll
ass
come
up
on
out of
every
here, man.
platform and call your punk
Yo,
ass out. Man, get out of
how
here,
you a
nigga.
Brooklyn? No, how you a Brooklyn nigga and
Yeah,
you
it
an
don't
Indiana
matter what
Pacers
I
fan?
do, nigga.
How
Don't
you a Brooklyn?
you
How
don't
you a Brooklyn
control
nigga
me.
and you an
You
Man,
don't
Indiana
what y'all
Pacers
control
feel
me,
fan?
that New
nigga.
York love
Shut
in
up,
here?
nigga.
I
Yo,
mean,
The fuck out of here.
I don't want to
You
say. I
can't
don't
tell
want.
me
I
what to
don't
do.
want to say nothing,
Man, you can
Polo.
say what you want to say, you pussy. I know you're a pussy.
I'm
Fuck
never
out of
that.
here,
I'm
nigga.
never that.
Yeah, well, you are,
I'm never
pussy.
that.
Come on, we
I
ain't
ain't
talking
All
worried
about
about
right,
what
your
you
man,
my
talking
he's
fault,
about.
talking
Polo.
about
I ain't worried about
basketball.
what you
All
talking
right.
about. That shit
All
don't
right,
mean
let's
nothing
get
what you
back.
talking about.
Oh, you're my fault,
Man,
Polo. I didn't want to go out of here.
man,
All right,
Yeah,
right.
you
Yeah.
disrespecting the
I
man
don't
channel.
know. I
I
Yeah.
mean,
understand
y'all,
why.
nigga, y'all niggas talk like this all the time, so I ain't even tripping. I ain't never gonna go
hey,
nowhere, nigga.
All right,
the
all
thing
right.
about it,
Yeah.
man, you
Come
can't
on,
You
Ken.
need to
compete
get
for no
back on
chips without
basketball,
star players.
nigga.
You can't compete for no chip without star players. And then in the thing
Fact.
in the prospect, you can't be. It's a thin line between developing young players and still having star players on your team that's
But
looking to win.
you
That's
gotta
what y'all got to
wait
understand.
like 3
So
years. You
even
gotta
when you look at the,
wait three
huh?
years. You gotta wait 3 years to
No,
develop the young
but this
players.
this what you
No,
missing. You
no.
can't just be you can't be looking 3 years ahead when you look at a team like Portland. Dame is 31. He in his prime. He not trying to wait no 3-4 more years to see what the
He
hell
only
the
got a
But
couple
franchise
what
is
years left in
doing.
happened?
his prime. He only got a
But
couple
what
years left in
happened
his
Dame
prime.
before that?
gone. Dame
When
gonna be out of
when
here.
Dame
Dame
was
about to be up out of here.
25, they should have built a team. When he was
Dame about to be
25.
up out of here.
Like,
Dame
come
about to
on,
leave.
Hey,
man.
but every franchise don't get it done. That's what I'm saying. So you
All
take
right.
that chance waiting on them.
Dame ain't
Here's
go.
the thing though.
Dame is out of here.
Right,
Dame gone.
and here's the thing though, and like, listen, I don't like I don't like LeBron James, right? But here's the thing, right? He came to the damn Celtics, shit. I ain't gonna have no complaints.
But you gonna fill that ring? Like
You
you gonna
damn
say
right. We're
we
gonna
got
that's the 18th.
you ain't
That's
gonna
the
say
18th one.
Tatum, but you ain't gonna say Tatum got the ring. You're gonna say LeBron
Man,
got the ring.
listen, no, it's gonna be. I'm gonna say LeBron, Tatum, Robert Williams, Marcus Smart, go to the Taco Fall. I'm gonna say all of them
but
got the ring too.
but I want Tatum to win the ring. Like I don't
Man,
want like
listen. It's a hold on. You missing the point. It's a team game at the end of the day, so it's like it doesn't
yo.
really matter. It's a team
If
game, yo.
Boston win, I want Tatum to win the ring. I want Tatum to win. I
You
That's
don't
know
want
fine
damn
too.
well,
That's
This is
fine
hey,
too.
not
true.
this is not
Stop that,
NBA
nigga. You
2K,
ain't trading
man.
all that nigga. You ain't trading all
Yo,
them niggas for no
Polo.
LeBron.
I
I
Yo,
ain't
ain't saying
saying
Polo.
that.
trade. Hold on. I ain't
Yo,
saying trade.
Polo.
I'm just saying.
Yo,
Yo,
what's up,
I'm
Polo.
Roger?
just saying.
Yo,
no,
the
no,
Olympics
true the
this summer.
king.
The Olympics is gonna be lit this summer because Tatum and all them guys, Julius Randle, all of them gonna be on the Olympic team this summer
Yours Randall gonna be on there?
with Dame Lillard, with
KD and
Dame and all of
Harden and
them.
all that, but no, they just
Yeah.
play Will. KD and Harden need to get their ass out of there, man. For real.
Yeah,
They in
Listen,
their 30s.
Me and South already agreed on that.
Hey, Polo though.
yeah,
Hey,
I
Polo,
agree with
man.
that
You as a
too.
Sixers fan, hold on, Polo. You as a Sixers fan and me as a Celtics fan, they listen. They can do what they want.
Yeah,
Shit,
I know,
hey,
man.
they
Yeah,
got to
you
play
do what you
against us. They
want,
got
and
to
then
play
they gonna
against
sit
us.
out another few games. They gonna be in mid-season form, and by the time they get back and shit, and then they probably gonna end up being fatigued by the end of the year.
Y'all gotta realize
Hey,
the season
What
already
you gotta say?
overlapped. The season
Polo.
normally ends at the 1st of June. We at the end of
right,
June, man.
right,
So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
already overlapped the physical
yeah,
year of the season.
right,
And now they
yeah. I'm
finna
right,
not
play some
worried
right.
more
about.
games, then get
And you
ready
know,
for a full season.
Will, and everybody else, y'all know the season start on time, and it's gonna be 82 games. So that's
Yes,
that's
sir.
Right,
another thing that your body
Yup.
got to
right.
get
I'm not worried about.
readjusted to.
I'm not worried about Jason Tatum being on there because he's young. He don't got a lot of injuries. He's
Oh
young. I'm
yeah, I
not
ain't
worried
worried
about.
about Tatum.
But Kate, like, so he needs
I'm
that
worried
experience
about
anyway.
Tatum.
Like,
But yo,
he, look,
true. Come on, if LeBron win the ring, you'll be mad, bro.
What
Come
you
on.
mean?
Why y'all got
Listen,
this
Like, come
affinity
on,
with
man.
LeBron, bro? People
listen,
like,
listen,
what is this?
listen. I'm gonna
It's
tell you this.
crazy.
Listen, as long as you got that Celtic jersey on, man, if you doing your
All right,
job,
all right.
helping team out, I don't. It is what it is. I don't
But
care
when
who
they
you is.
let's say LeBron bring the ring to Boston, when they retire, who you're not gonna be praising LeBron? Come on, man.
I'm gonna give
Fans
him his
don't
credit. I'm gonna give him his
people,
credit. He helped us
bro.
win a
Y'all,
championship. What are you talking
how
about?
y'all hate LeBron that much? Where y'all be worried about how he won a ring? Like, I don't
Exactly.
get this.
I don't think that.
Like,
I don't
what
even
the
care for
hell?
LeBron. Like
I
I
I
didn't
don't
want
like
even care for.
Tatum.
To. We
I
won a
want
Super Bowl with
Tatum.
To. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I don't.
I
Well,
didn't
Man,
like
what are you
To.
talking about?
you're a
I
49
don't give a
fan like me?
damn.
I'm a Cowboy fan. We got
Oh,
T.O. I didn't
oh.
like that shit, but if we would have won the Super Bowl, they're gonna be like,
I
man, we
don't
won
give a
with T.O.
damn.
Man, this shit don't
Like,
count.
come
Well,
on, man. Like, I
Like, what?
don't give a damn. Like,
Come on.
Man,
like,
that
come
ain't nothing to be
on, man.
proud
I don't
of,
want
dog.
LeBron.
hold up. So come on, man. Carl Malone, the whole. Carl Malone. You know what he doing in his personal life. He don't want to change with the Lakers. Y'all be praising him. Come on now. Like, I mean, it's just. I mean, I don't like. Hey,
Come
man.
on,
Like,
I want Tatum to win the ring. Yeah, if Tatum
but
win,
you're missing the point. Hold up,
I'm
you missing the point. Tatum did help win the ring. I don't care who's on the team. Like, you can help the team get the goal is to win the championship. That's simple as that.
wow.
I mean,
Y'all
All
be
right.
making this too personal with these players, man.
that shit ain't that
I
deep.
don't get
Like,
this. Yeah,
so look at
I
Al
just
Nigga,
don't
Horford.
get
Like
it.
you
Al
too
Horford.
personal with the
He let,
Cowboys, nigga.
What you
Laker
talking
fans don't
about?
even.
No, I just said it. I don't like T.
But
I didn't
Nigga, you
like
personal
T.O.
with Roma and T.O., nigga. Get your ass
No,
out
I
of here.
didn't. Come on, I don't get nothing.
I'm
Nah,
You
fucking
up
nah,
with
here
he
you,
was
man.
finna
lying?
get nah, he was
Why you
finna get
lying,
personal
Polo?
with Cody Witten.
You
You
talking
getting
about
personal
Romo
on
a
the tight
Hall of
end?
Famer.
Polo, why you
You
lying, bro?
defending
I
that
don't get
nigga to the
personal.
death, nigga.
I don't. No, I didn't.
You said
I
Romo
just
all of
put facts. I just put facts on there.
Ezekiel Elliott runs shit.
man.
Hey,
Listen,
hey,
at the end of
South,
the
hey,
day,
South, you liked it to kill me. You liked it to kill me saying that was a catch by T.O., nigga.
hey yo.
No, you
But here's
talking
the thing, though.
about Dez. It
Yeah,
was.
that's it.
The league
Yeah,
came out and said it a couple of
yeah, that
years
was a
later. They're
catch.
like,
That shit was a catch.
Yeah,
that's
I
some
know.
bullshit.
I'm
But
fucking with him. No, he went in.
yeah, but
Yeah,
here's
that
the
was
thing,
a catch.
though.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. And that type of
yeah,
logic you singing is not going to help the Pacers win a championship at all.
yeah.
At all. It's not. It's not going to happen.
All right. You never know.
What
You
you
never
mean
know.
y'all don't know?
You
He
Y'all
gonna
y'all
be
never
a
what you
know.
Cinderella
mean?
They might
story.
win.
Man,
You
all
waiting
right,
on the
man.
Cinderella chip.
Hold on.
That's
So
a
okay, where y'all gonna be at next year? Y'all playoff team next year? Y'all could make the playoffs though. I wouldn't be surprised. But you think y'all making the playoffs? Like,
Hello?
where do y'all rank us? Like the 1 to 8?
Nah, somebody had a call me. Yo, what you said? True.
Where y'all gonna be at in the playoffs next year? Like between 1 and 8, where do y'all see yourselves at next year?
Probably seventh or eighth. If
I
we
ain't mad at
make it.
that.
If
I ain't
we
mad at that.
make it.
But all that being said though, like that's championship formula.
Nah.
Cause the
They
Hornets
got
about to
rid of
pass.
cause
The
we
Hornets
got
about to
rid of
pass
our
y'all.
coach. Our coach
Right.
is playing with Atlanta. Like we got
Right.
rid of our coach. Yeah, yeah.
Right. And the
I
and the
mean,
Hornets.
nah, the Hornets probably make it next year. They probably make
Yeah,
it
they got they
eighth or
gonna they
seventh.
got 11
Yeah,
pick. They got 11 pick in the draft this year. They about to
yeah,
surpass y'all.
yeah. That's true. I agree with that.
I mean, like I don't know. Listen, man.
I don't know what the Pacers trying to do because they ain't played themselves, getting rid of Nate McMillan. Once they got rid of him,
Trying
I'm
to get
like, what
Joe
the
Harris.
fuck y'all doing?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
come on.
that's why
why do they
it's
get
Trying to get
man?
Joe
They get
Harris
no
and
Joe
get rid
Harris.
of
Man,
Malcolm.
man, why would they get
I'm,
Joe Harris? Why would the Pacers do that?
Yo, I don't know, man. These
see
niggas is
this was
That
make
don't
it.
even make any
That's what
sense. They only got too many
that's what
wins.
make it. This make it non-desirable being a basketball fan. Like most of these market teams don't know they not gonna win, and they just going along to get along, like y'all say. We just want to be good
yeah.
enough to sell tickets.
Right, but at
Like
least like
why?
yeah, but at least a team like
But but
Utah,
we want to get
like
mad at
Memphis.
players that want to go actually win though. Whether they got to
Yeah,
force their way out, however many me, we want to bash them. Like, oh, you want to go? I'm like, so what do you do?
yeah,
Do you just stay and sit and just let a owner
yeah.
just decide
Now,
your fate?
yeah, but somebody like a Kyrie Irving, like somebody like a Kyrie Irving, like he has done that, use that his power. but it's like he ain't give nowhere.
Get on their
Wait,
ass.
man, get him nowhere. What are you talking about?
He was in a great situation in Cleveland.
No, he was with LeBron. Nobody want to play
Well,
with him.
that's a great situation. You could team up with LeBron. It's
Like,
a great situation. I don't
that's
think
a
Hey,
great
LeBron's
situation. And he
that's
got
a great.
bounced in
I
the
mean
first round.
I don't
He
know.
they
got
went
bounced in
to
the first round.
2 straight championships though.
Yeah, here's the thing.
No,
Here's
I'm
the
talking
thing.
about
Then hold up.
hold it. LeBron got bounced in the first round with LA. Like, come on, man. Cut
No,
it
we
out.
talking about when they was with
We talking about
Cleveland.
the Cleveland. We talking about the Cleveland. We talking. Oh, they don't
Well, no,
listen.
you said it was a great situation. He was playing with LeBron. And
Hold
LeBron
up.
got bounced in the
Hold up.
first
All that
round with
being
LA.
said, hold up. And all that being said, Kyrie ain't do shit since he left LeBron. So I don't know what you
No,
talking
no,
about.
no. He got hurt this year in the playoffs. If he
Man,
wasn't
he always
hurt,
hurt.
they
He was
would
hurt
have
with
went to
LeBron
the
too.
finals. They would have went to the
He
finals.
was
And you know that.
he
If he
he's
wasn't hurt,
always
they would
hurt.
have went to the. All right.
He Here's a problem though, and he always hurt. He was hurt with LeBron.
All right. And that's what LeBron. Well, LeBron
Then
always
he was
lose.
hurt the
So
first year
I
in
can't help
Boston.
that.
Man,
LeBron
that man
always
only played
lose.
like that man played like in less than 10 games in college. That man always hurt.
All right. But he got a title though. He got a ring.
Man, he got a title because of his situation, but then when he didn't like his
Well.
situation, he didn't like his
Yeah, because he
situation.
was playing with that clown. He was playing with a
Right,
clown.
okay.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And that being said, he left. He went
Mm-hmm.
to another great situation where he's the man of the team. Look
And
what
he got
happened.
hurt.
And
And
then
he got hurt. He got hurt.
No. His last year there, look what happened. He couldn't handle being the
Are
number
you
one
talking about
guy.
with Boston or your team?
Yeah,
He got hurt. He got hurt on Boston too. I mean,
right.
they got
That first
limited
year,
by
the
Milwaukee.
first
no,
Yeah, he
year,
got
but he hurt his
Milwaukee. Yeah,
stock the last year in Boston.
yeah. He got
And then
Milwaukee
he
beat them.
apologized
Yeah.
to Brian on TV.
right. And then he went to Brooklyn and say, "Listen, another great situation, and you still can't get the job done." Like,
Well, he
God
got
dang,
hurt.
like you.
He got hurt. He got hurt.
But hell, he
He
missed
wasn't hurt the
he's
second year
injury
though.
prone. He's injury prone, man.
But
That man,
Giannis did that horse shit, and Giannis was supposed to get
man, y'all
fined.
don't
They
do
didn't
that.
fine him.
Hey, yo, we're not
They
doing
didn't
that.
fine
We're
him.
not doing that. What you
Yeah.
mean?
He was supposed to give him
You
space. He was
what you mean?
you supposed to
He
move.
going for the
Yeah.
rebound. Are you serious?
No, but no, you supposed to give space
Wow.
though.
No,
When you
fuck out
coming
here.
down, you
Fuck
get
out. Hey,
space,
yo.
bro.
Hey, you gotta
Read the rule
you
book, bro.
ridiculous.
You supposed to
You
give
ridiculous.
space coming
No,
down.
you
Like,
don't.
come on.
What you mean giving
What
somebody
do you
space
mean?
with
No, you
somebody coming
don't.
down?
Yeah,
He
you
stepped
supposed
on
to
Giannis'
give
foot.
space.
Dog, y'all didn't even see
Uh,
Kyrie. Hold on, y'all
Man,
didn't even
Giannis
That
see
was
rule,
looking
Kyrie.
that
right up.
rule,
And
that rule don't
Giannis put
apply in the paint. And that's
yes,
something on
it
the perimeter.
do.
No,
Yes,
it
it
No,
don't.
do.
He
well,
didn't.
All
Giannis,
right. Read the
they
rule
never
book.
call it.
Giannis.
He was
Hold
supposed
on,
to give
Giannis
That
him
didn't even.
he
space coming down.
sabotage the paint.
Like,
Hold on. What did?
all right, what
Hold on,
Drew
Kyrie.
Holiday did on that
Hold
play.
on.
Drew
First of all, that
Holiday
don't
got
make
out
any
of his way.
sense.
Drew Holiday got out of his way. Man, you supposed to get space right there. Get the fuck out of
Not in the
here.
paint,
No,
Ain't
it's
put
man.
his
not.
knee out. Ain't
No,
put
it's
his knee
not.
out. All right,
It
all
don't.
No,
right.
it's not,
Read the
man. He did
rule
not put his
book,
knee out.
bro. All
That's
right.
not you wrong, and you're wrong.
All right. Anyway, he injured him on purpose because they knew they
No, he
couldn't win
did
that
not. Don't
series.
do that. Don't
Yes,
do
he
that.
did.
Don't
Yes,
do
he
that.
did.
Don't do
And
that.
it
No,
was
he
a
did.
step away
You
from
you have
losing
no
the
proof.
series.
Hey, you so biased that you gonna sit there and say that on this platform. You gonna say because you that biased and lie.
I ain't biased. You saw what he did. Like, come
Giannis
on,
didn't even
dog.
move. How? Okay, how?
All
Listen,
right, that's the
Kyrie.
point. He was supposed
Hold on,
to
hold on,
move.
hold on,
You gotta
hold
give
on,
the
hold on.
nigga space coming down. Like, come
That's
on,
But
cap.
dog.
That has nothing to do
but
with being the
That's
team.
not
Giannis
cap,
don't even
nigga.
have no history of doing stuff like this.
Well,
I
he
can
So
did
see
it
if he
okay,
that
got a
time.
history
He
of
did
doing
it
this.
that time. Well, he did it that time. And he put
that
his
was
knee
a
out. Man, get
he
the
did
fuck
not
out
put
of
his
here,
how he
man.
put his knee out. He tried to box
Yo,
him out. What are you
look at the
talking about?
replay. Look at the replay. He put his knee out. Like, come on, dog. He shit
He tried to
on him.
get the
He shit
hold on,
on
hold on, hold on. Hold up. He tried to
him.
get the rebound.
No, he just was looking up. He never tried to get the Drew Holiday got out of his
Kyrie,
way.
hold on. Kyrie was
Like,
in
come
the
on,
air.
man.
Hold on. If
All
Giannis would have
right.
jumped in
Yeah,
the
you
hold
supposed to
on.
get space coming down.
That's a
Like, come
lie.
on,
You don't do
dog.
that. You don't do that
That's
when you
not
try
a
to in
lie.
the paint.
Oh, come
It
on,
is.
dog.
Give me a call. Okay,
When you
and so
started
give me
watching
and
basketball,
and and give
4
me a
years
call. Hold
ago?
up. Hold up. And give me a find me a give me a video where somebody ever caught a foul like that in the paint.
All right. Let's go to the I'm glad you said that. The 98 finals when Rodman got that rebound, he came down and Malone didn't give him space. But the only thing they called a foul on
That,
Rodman.
yeah, but
Then
that's because
Jordan
it's on.
said,
That's
"Well,
because
wait,
he
hold it,
rebounded the ball.
hold it. Let me finish,
That was
nigga.
an offensive
Wait,
That was a
hold it.
foul
No,
over the
no.
back.
Then Jordan said, "What the fuck you talking about?" He, Malone supposed to give him space, but they gave a foul on Rodman. Go back to the '98 Finals, all right? Game 6. That's a game they won. Jordan and them. They was trying to shit on Jordan and them. They won this game 7. Like, because Rodman get the rebound, then and Malone don't move. Then they call a foul on Rodman. Then
They
Jordan
didn't
said,
go
"What
to
the
game
fuck y'all
seven
talking
though.
about?" No, they wanted to go to game 7. It went to game 6. Well, I
Oh,
said they wanted to in
oh
that
yeah.
game. Yo, go to that game, nigga. I saw that. I watched that live. They
I don't know what
shitted
play you
on
talking
Hold
Robin
on.
about.
on that play. It don't even matter. It don't even
I'm
matter.
trying to
Jordan
remember.
won.
You said
Yo,
Rodman got the rebound, and they called a
and he
foul on
was
him.
coming down. He was coming down, and
You
Malone
remember that
didn't
play,
move.
Sal?
Then they call a.
Nah, I don't. I'm trying to. I'm trying
All
to
right, you
Hold
gotta
recall
on, hold
look
on,
it
details.
up right now. Look it up right now.
True,
Look it
true.
up
Do
right
you
now.
remember that play at Wills as young? Because I
Look it
remember
up
hold
it.
on,
right now, dude.
hold
I
on,
I know
hold
which
saw
on,
one
it
he's talking
live,
about.
bro.
hold on. I watched the Kyrie injury again. When Kyrie put that ball back up for the putback, Giannis was getting ready to be boxed out and
He
rebound
just
the
was
ball.
looking up,
Yeah, but he
but he
didn't
supposed
mean.
to
Hold
He
give
on.
did.
him
I
space
don't
to
think
That's not
come
a
Giannis
read.
meant
That's
to
down.
not.
do
No,
that.
you
He
did
gotta
not.
give him
Hold
space
on.
to come
How? Whoa,
down,
whoa, whoa.
bro.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Okay. First of all,
That's
you don't know he.
not. Oh, you
Okay.
don't know
First of
about
all,
basketball,
first
homeboy.
of all, first of all, I don't see people. I don't see that call. What you're talking about? If I'm tripping, if anybody tell
Look at his knee, bro. He
that he
poked his
boxed
knee out,
out, he boxed out. What
bro.
are you
Look at
talking
his
about?
knee.
He
Come
boxed
on,
out.
bro.
How do you
All right,
box out?
whatever,
How
man.
do you box out?
Whatever, man. You don't know basketball, bro.
I'm trying
Like,
to
come
see
on,
how that's the
dog.
same. The same.
You
This.
what Drew Holiday did? He moved. He moved, right? Drew
He
Holiday got out of
moved.
it.
What you mean
All
he
right.
moved?
Drew
Hold on.
Holiday knew he had to give space. Look at Drew Holiday. He just moved. He just ran. Cause you gotta give the nigga space to come down. Come on, bro.
How did he move when he contested the jump? First of all, he jumped and contested the layup. How did he
All right,
move?
then he kept
How did he
moving though. He
move?
didn't stop. He
All
didn't
right, you
stop.
sound, Aaron, you sound
All
ridiculous,
right,
man.
right. Yo, you don't know basketball, bro.
Hold
You
on,
can ask
hold on.
any basketball
Hey,
nigga. He supposed to get that nigga space to come down, bro.
how did he
Like,
give him space? First of all, how did you give him space when he tried to block the shot? That's
no.
why he moved.
All right, then he kept moving. Right, he didn't stay there. Cause you gotta
He
give the nigga space to come down.
first of all, when Drew Holiday got on us, he first of all, Drew
All
Holiday
right,
got on to
but look
come
what
down.
Giannis did. Giannis was looking up. He just looking up. Like, come on, dog. Like, come on, man. You supposed to give the nigga space to come down.
You lost a lot of money against the series
Well,
out
I
there.
ain't leave no money. I ain't bet. I
You
don't
lost a
bet.
lot of money
Like.
because here let's be
Yo,
real.
look at the
Let-
play again. Look at it again.
I
Giannis
did
is
look at it.
looking
I'm looking
up.
at it now.
Giannis looking up. I'm not even looking at it. I know the
I'm
play.
looking
He
at it
looking
now, and
up.
you look crazy.
Then he poked
Nobody.
his knee out. He poked his
All
knee
right,
out
but
when he
are you
coming
slowing
down.
it down, True?
Yeah, slow it down. Look
I
at
hold
Giannis.
on,
He
Slow it
poked his
down.
knee
how do you
out.
No,
and you saw
I
Giannis
mean,
poked his
but
knee out.
but Giannis was just boxing out like
that's
he
a
normally
box. How
do
do
No,
you
he
when he
poked
was in
his knee
position.
out. He
He didn't
how
poked
do
mean
you
to
his
do
knee.
that though.
Man, come
hold on?
on,
How do
man.
you how do you pull the box out then? How do
He
you pull the
came on
box
the
out?
side of his foot, like uh,
How do
Yeah,
you
come
box
on,
out?
dog.
How do
Bro,
you box out?
we see this play go on a million times where people roll
Bro,
their
you
ankle and
gotta
there's no
give the
foul
yeah.
nigga
call.
space to
It's
Now,
come
still
hey, I
down,
tell.
bro.
Okay, now,
You can't answer the question. How do you
hold
box
on.
out?
But
Hey,
was nobody behind Giannis? Julio's
You
boxing
still
out.
got a
no,
box. First of all,
Well,
hold
man,
on.
get the
You
fuck
never
out of here, man.
hold on. You never played basketball in your life. It doesn't matter if somebody there or not. It's just you're boxing out
Yo,
to secure the
so
rebound.
all right, you
bro.
man, get the fuck
okay,
out of here. He meant
You
to do
don't
that
know
hey,
shit,
you
man.
don't know what
He
you're
meant
talking
to do
about.
that. Man, I
but
know what I'm
wait,
Okay.
talking
listen,
about.
fellas,
He should have
look.
got fined.
A good
He should have
example.
got fined.
Hey, Ant, hold on, chill. A good example of doing that on purpose would be like what Bruce Bowen did to Vince Carter, or Jaja Pachulia doing what he did
Kawhi,
to Kawhi,
Kawhi.
Kawhi.
Yeah.
or even and I hate to say this, but even Shaq when he did that to Bibby when they
Yeah,
played.
Shaq. Yeah, he a 30
Because
player
Shaq
too.
But
stuck his
Yeah,
foot out when Bibby
yeah.
tried to shoot it and he rolled his ankle. So
but
that right there you could question if it's
but
purpose, but Giannis
But you're
boxing
not
out,
questioning
that's what he
Giannis.
but
normally does.
we
Yo, look
see
Giannis
at
didn't even
Giannis'
see.
knee. Look at
man,
his
we
Hold
knee.
see
on,
What he
these.
do?
hold on,
Like,
hold
come
on.
on,
You're
bro.
first of all, but Ed, what are you talking about? How did Giannis even see? Giannis didn't even know where Kyrie's gonna land at. So how he knew was just you make it seem
Yo,
like
look at
he
Giannis'
knew
knee.
exactly where he
You
gonna
got
land at.
look at Giannis' knee.
Okay,
What he do?
first
He
hold
poke it
on.
out.
You're
Anybody that's done
contradicting.
rebound drills
Ed,
know that wasn't a dirty play. If you've
It
done
was a
rebound
30
drills
play,
in
dog.
hold
practice,
on, hold on, hold
All
up,
right.
Ed.
It wasn't a 30 play.
Hold
Why
up,
he got hurt? It wasn't
hold up.
30.
because
What you
this
mean?
happens
You
in
see people
basketball,
running
man.
angles
You
all the
see
time. You
players
can't
Man, get
step
tell
on
the
me.
fuck
somebody's
out of
foot
here,
in the
man.
paint all the time, bro.
So
Don't do
why
This
that.
stuff
Rodman
Don't
ain't
do
didn't
that.
get
nothing new.
hurt? Rodman didn't get hurt when he came down on
Oh
Karl
my goodness.
Malone. He didn't get hurt. Like,
Everybody,
come on,
everybody
dog.
don't roll they ankle to the severity of Kyrie does.
All
But
right.
we see this in games all the time. The
Don't do
guys in
that,
the paint
man.
battling for
Don't.
position
LeBron,
and
hey
somebody
All
man,
step
right.
on
All right.
everybody's
somebody's foot.
body
Anyway,
ain't the
y'all want
same
to get
either,
all
right?
right.
So,
Anyway,
hey, LeBron will roll his ankle, he'll go back out there and play.
Here's the thing. Hold up. But here's the thing. And you contradicting yourself because you just said that
how?
Giannis was looking up. Hold up. You said Giannis was looking
Yeah, he
up. If
looking
he was
up.
look, hold
Yeah, he
on.
looking
If
up.
if he was looking up, so how did he knew where Kyrie was gonna land if he was looking up?
Look, cause he saw him coming down, bro.
What the how?
Like, what are you talking?
Okay.
Look at the play,
Okay.
bro.
That
I
sounds
ain't gotta look
crazy,
at it.
dude.
I already saw the whole
I look
play,
at it.
bro.
I look at it plenty of times, and like, what are you talking about? That's
He
deep.
looking up. Then he poke his knee out. Like, come on, dude.
How do you box out? How do you box out?
But it's somebody. It was nobody behind me. You gonna say it was nobody
It don't
Bruh,
there?
matter. It
how
All
don't
you
right,
matter
gonna
all
how
right,
focus
all
far
on
right.
away
getting a
I
I'm
let
at.
you.
rebound?
All right. Hold it. True to clear. Like, the nigga knew what he was doing. That's all I
How
gotta
you
say.
gonna focus
Hey,
on grabbing a rebound and making sure you plant your leg where a nigga can roll his ankle like that shit in game speed? That's crazy,
all right.
Yeah,
But
you
bro.
they
could
know
say
what
that
to
man
do.
did that on
That is
purpose.
a
When,
that's a
So
if
when
what?
he
you're
Look,
when
did
you're
um,
when
Kawhi
your
Leonard.
adrenaline is
Kawhi Leonard
pumping like
trying.
that, you don't
Kawhi
really
Leonard.
think about shit like that. He had
Hey
to.
yo,
What?
Ed,
I'll put
What
it like
happened
this:
to
he
Kawhi
would have
Leonard?
had to have been in front of him if he
I've been
wanted
on
to do some
Yo,
shit on
watch the
purpose.
play. Watch
hold
the
up.
play, bro.
I watched the
Slow it
play.
down.
Hold up.
Slow it
I
down.
watched the
Slow it
play.
down.
Hold up. I watched the play, and I've been on different platforms and stuff and different channels. You the only
Well,
person that ever said that shit.
all
So what
right,
are you
cause
talking about?
yeah,
You the
cause
only
they
one that said
don't.
that shit.
No, cause they don't like the Nets. Oh, that's
That's
why.
not true.
All
Hold
right,
on. That's
look,
not
that's what
true.
it is.
I'm
All
gonna tell you
right,
why you
it is
wrong.
what it is.
Now we get to
what
the
the
Cause
bottom
if
of
you
it.
can
hell?
watch it,
Now we get
watch
to the
the
bottom of
play.
it.
Like,
Hold
come
up,
on, man.
because I'm gonna tell you why you wrong. Because I know people that bet money on the Nets. They never said that shit. What you just said.
What? Well, but they don't know basketball then. Cause yo,
Okay,
you can
okay.
see that he meant to do it. He poke his knee out, bro.
You the only person that ever said that.
All right, all
You the
right,
only
all
person
right.
that ever said that.
Only the truth say it. Right? I'm telling the truth.
Man, you
That's
ain't
all.
saying nothing.
Like,
You
come
ain't
on,
said
man.
nothing.
All right.
Man,
Well,
come
you can
on.
say what you
Hey,
want to say.
Giannis. Hey, look, man.
Giannis meant to do that
I didn't
shit,
want
man.
Brooklyn to
Get
win,
the fuck
but
up.
Giannis ain't mean to do that shit.
Yeah, yo, look at the play,
Giannis has
Polo.
no
Look
history
at
of
it.
I
being dirty
did,
like
man.
that.
I kind of don't. If you play basketball just like I think True probably don't play. He was in
Any
the
cool with
military,
Kyrie.
and just like
Any cool
South,
with
I don't even
Kyrie.
like to look at shit like that. But I had to look at
Bruh,
it like two
the
times.
game moving too fast for you to think of all that in action, bro. That is crazy.
So,
Yeah, like
all
you.
right,
Exactly,
I'd
now,
be
exactly,
amazed if
now
that
Drew
cat
exactly,
could even
Holiday.
goddamn.
exactly.
Why Drew Holiday didn't stay there?
He
Right, come
Bruh,
contested
on,
a shot. He
Drew
contested a shot.
But I'm trying to
But he
understand,
kept
and
moving.
because
He
I need
got
to
out
go,
the
I
way.
need to go back and I really need to study what you're saying because
Drew
you saying he
Holiday
stuck
got
out
out
his
the way.
knee.
Drew Holiday got out the way because he knew he was coming down. Like, come on,
No, he didn't
dog.
want to get a foul. He didn't want to foul him. What are you talking
All
about?
right. Then you see Giannis come over. Like, come on, bro. Man,
The
get out
box
of here,
out. The
bro.
box out,
Yeah.
man. The box
Man,
out.
get out of here, man. I
I
don't
don't
want
know
to hear
how
that.
can you.
Man,
I don't know how can you plan to hurt somebody like
bro,
that,
we
even if you
see
try
players in
to.
the we see players in the paint year
all
in,
right,
game in,
anyway.
game out, roll
Anyway,
over and roll their
all right,
ankle.
I'm
They
gonna put
don't
it like
call that
this. All right,
in the
this is
paint.
Polo. Keep this on tape. Before the year start or when the year start, I bet you they call that. I bet you Giannis get fined for that shit. Watch.
He would have
He
been
gonna
got
get
fined
fined.
for it. He would have been
No,
got
he
fined
gonna
for it.
get no, he gonna get
You already
then he
wrong. You
gonna
already
get
lost the bet.
fined in the off season. I'm telling you, They're gonna
You
change even though the rule you're supposed to give space to come down. Like, come on, dog.
They
Like,
already put
whatever.
the new rules out, and that was not. They already put
Yeah,
rules. They
All
got
there's
right,
some
all
players,
right.
changes
players.
I
happening
bet
anyways. I
you.
gotta
But
I got
all
a
Hold on,
right,
friend
and,
that
but
said
and
they
hold on.
yo,
Here's
changing
the
keep this
thing,
on
some of
and
the
tape.
that's not
rules,
one of
man.
them. That rule right there, when you said
All
that
right,
happened, that's not one of the
all right.
rules.
I
That's
bet
Not
you
not.
he
on
get
that though.
fined. He gonna
Bro,
get fined.
if they put a rule like that in the paint, man, they could call foul every damn near every possession, man. It's
Yeah.
damn
No,
near
if
every
you coming
possession a
down
player
this,
damn near
Hey,
come down on
yo,
somebody's
yo,
leg in the
Michael
paint.
Jordan, Michael
everybody gonna
Jordan
be
was
walking on
pushing him up.
eggshells and shit now.
Cause they did that
Bro,
shit to Rodman in the finals.
You
What
know
are
what
you
I'm
talking? All
saying?
right,
It's
man,
like you
come
can't
on, man.
even
it's
postman not
All
gonna be
right,
able
impossible to
to
I
call
play
don't
like
even
that
want
somebody
to
out in the
talk
anymore.
about
paint,
that
bro.
play no more.
Now you
I don't
got
even
it,
want to
but
talk about
here
that.
you gotta
All
chill,
right,
Ed, because
all
if
right.
that
I
was
know what I'm
Giannis,
talking about,
no,
bro.
hold on, if
I'm
that was
sticking to
Giannis
my
that
word.
pulled his
I
ankle,
know
you
the
want to
rule
say,
book, bro. I know the rule book. All
Well,
right,
that's
man.
cool. That's cool. But if that was Kyrie, that if that Giannis stepped on Kyrie foot and ankle, you wouldn't say that was dirty though. So like you got to chill out, man.
But
Cause
you
there's
gotta
some
give
personal
space
stuff
to
going
come
on,
down.
man.
It's about giving space to
Bro,
come down.
that's
That's
not the
it.
same rules in
All
the
right, all
paint
right.
as it is on the perimeter when somebody
Yes,
shooting,
it
bro.
is. It's in the
It's
paint.
not.
No, it's
It's
Oh
not,
no,
my
bro.
it's
God.
not,
All right,
man.
y'all
They
know
could call it.
basketball, bro. I'm not gonna argue no more, bro.
We
I'm not
watch
gonna
people
argue
roll their
about one
ankles
play.
all the time coming down. A whole
Oh
season they
my
don't
God.
call it. You know
You
how a
supposed to
team get a
get
rebound on fast break and then they see somebody on the ground because they done stepped on
Hey
somebody's
They
Will,
foot.
would
hey
have
Will,
told.
do you think Giannis did it on purpose?
You gonna ask him that? Oh yes, Will. Okay, yeah, Will.
Will, I don't
He
think he
might
there
not
no
be
more.
there.
But
yo, man. All right, just read the
I don't
rule
think
book.
he intended to do that on
Cause
purpose
you
though. And,
read the rule book, bro. You gotta give space
well,
to
I
come
mean,
down.
yeah,
All right, all right.
But
the rules in doing it on purpose is completely different.
yeah, but
Like
that rule don't.
if he really meant to do that, hold on. I think South and True are trying to like they kind of get what I'm saying. Like if he really wanted to do that shit like on purpose, he would have did it in a way to where okay, look, I'm definitely gonna take his feet out because players
But
do shit like that.
But he
But
poked
I don't.
his knee out.
Giannis didn't
Look
mean
at
to
his
do no
knee.
shit like that.
Look
He
at his
boxed
knee. What
out,
he
but
do?
he
but
boxed out. You missed the point. He
Oh, come
boxed
but
on,
out.
let
bro.
but
But
let's
why
do it
would
like
you
this.
put your knee
Hold on,
forward? You put your knee
let's do it
forward,
like
man. Get
this
the
though,
fuck
man.
out of here, man.
Let's
All
say
right,
he did.
I don't even want to
Hold on,
talk
hold
about it
on.
no more. All
Let's
right,
say he
when he
did
gives,
intentionally do it.
watch they
Let's
talk
say
about it before the year start.
let's
Watch. They gonna
let's
talk
say he
about it.
did intentionally do it,
So
bro.
what rule you
I
think they
watch.
gonna make? What change you think they gonna make? My bad, South. What rule do you think they gonna
But
make?
you supposed to have space to come down. I don't know what rule they could. You supposed to have space for the guy to come down. So what rule they gonna do? I have no
We
idea.
not
Cause the
we
rule
not
is already
disagreeing with
there.
you.
The rule
We
is
not
there already. Like
we
what I'm
not dis
talking about.
we not disagreeing with you. Even if he
Oh
done it on
my
purpose,
god.
man, we will. You could if you watch basketball year in year out, bro. It's guys that roll their ankle all the fucking time, falling on
You talk
somebody,
about
stepping on
Roller's
somebody's
ankle. I'm
foot,
talking
and
about
they
the
never
space.
call no foul.
I'm talking about the
But
space to come down. It's about
this
the
applies to
space.
what I'm saying too. Just listen to me because you've been talking for a while.
Oh
We
my
if you can
gosh.
watch a million highlights of guys coming down on somebody because they didn't get space in the paint, they don't call shit like that in the paint, bro.
But if you let's
They
say
don't do
you
that.
let's say you do the layup and I come running over there, that's different. If I'm there already, because he
Bruh,
was there
I
already. He
how do
was
you
there
think all
already.
these people be rolling their
Like, come on.
ankles in a
Oh
game
my.
and you see another team going down court and you see a dude laying on the ground? Most of the time it's similar to what you're talking about. Am I
Oh
lying,
my
Polo?
God. All right, let's
Bro, we
read
see
the
this all
rule
the
book. Could
time.
you
They
read the
not gonna
rule book
call.
right now? Let's read it. Then
I'm not
I
saying
know
the
I'm
rule
right.
book is wrong, but
All
we
right
talking
then.
about in the game. It's
All
a
right, all
million
right.
plays
I
where
don't even want
guys
to talk about it no
don't
more.
get
He
space
did
in
it
the
on
paint.
purpose. I ain't know what he did. He poked his knee out. All
But
right, all right. That's it. All right. You can say everything you want. I know what happened. I saw it. You saw it, but you
even
don't want to admit to it.
but I'm
All
saying
right.
but
All
I'm
right. All
saying
right.
even if you did, they normally don't call shit like that in paint. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We see niggas roll over people's foot in the paint all the
But
time.
he
They don't
got knocked
that
out
rule
the
don't apply in the
playoffs
paint.
because of that. Because if Kyrie would have played, they would have took
We understand
the
that
Bucks
though.
out. Like, come on, man.
But we had a lot of us had the Bucks regardless if Kyrie played or
Well,
not.
I don't know why, but if Kyrie was there,
I
they
mean,
would
it
have.
was 2-2.
They beat them by 40 in game two. Like, you don't think? I mean, come on,
But
man.
they were
Like
winning.
come on.
They were leading in the game when he went out in game 4 to go up 2-2.
Yeah,
So
so
I
what that
mean,
mean? If he would have stayed in the game, they would have won. Like, what are you talking
maybe
about,
they would
bro?
have, maybe they wouldn't have. We don't know
Like,
that.
man, get out of here. They would have won the game. They would have took care of them. They won by 40 in game 2. Like, come on, man.
Hey man, that's I've seen a lot of things in series, bro. You gotta.
All right. I never saw a team that lose by 40 and win the series. I never saw that. Let me know. Holla at your boy. I never
Well, you
heard that.
just seen it this year.
A team lost one game by 40 and still won the series? I
You
never
just
saw
seen them,
that.
and then you seen them win on the
Yeah,
road on the
yeah,
game
because they
seven.
hurt Kyrie. They got Kyrie. That's why. That's the only reason. Come on, man. All right, anyway,
So
we're not
South,
going to.
you think Brooklyn would have lost even though they would
But
have had 3 of them?
why wouldn't I think that if I already had Milwaukee picked
All
to
right,
go to the
whatever,
finals?
man. Man, get out of here,
I
man.
would say I
You
would
know,
make
if
sense.
Kyrie
I would
was
make sense.
playing, they would
Listen,
have
I would.
smoked them in game 7. It
What would
wouldn't
it make
even win
sense?
7. They would have
Listen,
destroyed. Man, come on,
You
man.
had
Get out of
you had
here.
a Bucks winning the whole thing.
I had the Bucks going to the finals and playing the Lakers. The Lakers got hurt.
The Lakers
Oh
was a
man,
7th seed. So you picked a
why
7th
did you
seed?
choose the Lakers?
Like, come on, man. You're a 7th seed. Like, come on, bro.
Because I had originally I had Phoenix coming out of the West.
And I had the Clippers.
Okay.
You picked the
What's up,
Lakers
go
a
Mike? I see you in the building. Nah, Anthony's Mike. Oh, I mean that's why they call him surround sound, baby. Come on now.
Oh, Goat Mike coming in
He
here?
always sound like that.
Goat Mike be yelling too. I heard him before. He be yelling.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He louder than me.
Hey, sounds delicious.
Yeah. What you
Hey
laughing
man, if
about?
you I'm gonna have South Political set you straight, Goldie. If you come up in here trying to get on a whole nother topic.
Man, we not finna talk about playing no professional. Ain't none of us professional players, man. That shit old now, man. Talking like we really
Why
finna be
not?
the professional player and shit like that. Like, come on,
What
man.
happened to True Chain? True Chain
Hey,
dropped out.
that
We
nigga
got
sound be sounding annoyed to the mama. He's like, oh
no,
shit.
but we done done this shit too long though, man. Come on. Ain't nobody in
Ah,
here beating
somebody
professional
call.
basketball players, bro.
I better be
Hey,
Kareem.
South man. Hey man, I'm still finna go, man. I'm finna go to the
Hello?
NBA. I'm finna hoop right after work, man. I gotta get my 1,000 shots up.
Oh, you gotta get 1,000 shots up? Dang, well, you got a lot of time on your hand getting 1,000 shots.
Y'all know, right?
That's for sure.
Hey, go finna come up in here. Nah, but yeah, he didn't intend to do that shit though.
Well,
And
this is the thing. We see players roll over people's ankles in the paint all the time. It's never no foul
yeah,
call. All the
yeah,
time. I don't know why this shit like it's. I just think it got a lot of personal stuff with these players that just kind of. It's just.
then
I don't
well,
know.
I ain't gonna go there, but listen, I
But
put
it
it
just seemed like it though.
yeah, I put it to you like this though, too, South. Like and Will, if you there, like a lot of you gotta realize there's all shapes and sizes in the NBA. You know, they got guys that got like Shaq. He had like 20 something foot 26 size shoes. Then you got a different size shoe. The thing about it is that when you land, everybody's shoe size is different. So and I'm not saying that's what happened to Kyrie, but I'm just saying like what you talking about in reference to like actually being in the paint and stuff. That's happened to people before. It's happened to me.
I I can never think of the time I seen a foul being called on a guy for rolling over somebody's ankle in the
Right.
paint. Can you? I see it all the time. Most of the time we see what happened is the other team get the ball and you see
Right.
his 4-on-5 going down like, oh, what you call down? You hear the announcer
Yeah.
say it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
never call no fouls on that shit, man.
Right.
It's just incidental. It's like if they start calling that, man, I don't know
Like
what
I
the
said,
league gonna do.
everybody like hey South. Like I said,
You
everybody
think
gonna be
this?
on eggshells. They're not gonna.
Yeah,
It's
you think
like
the league's soft now, boy? Shoot, that shit gonna be like touch basketball.
damn,
You
like
can't even
damn,
touch
nigga, we can't
nobody.
even go to the rack.
You can't even block out. Nothing. Just whoever close to the ball, stay rebound. It's yours, dog. Do what you
This
gonna
is like the
do.
NFL with tackling and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That shit gonna get
yeah,
real weird. That's something that they ain't gonna never be able to control. That that rule is more or less a
uh-huh.
rule for the perimeter for you closing out on shooters, man. It's just not a rule that applies to being in the paint battling for position. Most of the time when you see fouls called in the paint, is dudes fighting a holding to get to the rebound, whether it's an offensive rebound, defensive rebound. They don't call no fouls on guys coming down on people foot. They don't call that. They
Hey,
never do.
South, I got a good one coming up next. I think you're gonna want to join this one if you can. But I'm finna shut it down. But you got my reminder about the next one, right?
I don't know, man. I might
Okay,
have.
it's
I've
gonna
been in
be
the
a good
street,
one.
so I don't know.
It's gonna be a good one, man. And
Oh,
I would
you
definitely,
don't want to say
I
what it
would like to,
is. You just tell them. Okay. Let me see if I can
yeah.
check my notes on it.
We taking it back. It's a comparison. I put it like that. But
Let me
look, man,
see.
we got South Political, we got Will, we got man, True the King. Go sub to his page. Sub to Anthony, man. You already know what it is. Sub to his page, SB17, AB17. Look, man, it's been a joy and a pleasure. Man, man, I get that y'all, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.